This is John Chapman with the 49ers Rush podcast, and you are watching CG Ruthless Sports. Hope you're ready.
Yo, this is CG Ruthless Sports. I will be brutally honest and nothing but being brutally honest. Coming at you with another live stream. So, the return of the hangout. It's been a while. It's been a minute. I know it's been forever since I've done an actual hangout for quite some time. So, it's kind of been great to have another hangout. What's up, Damian Lee? What's up with it, man? Long time no see, man. I've been seeing you on John Jay's stream quite a bit and quite a few others, man. It's good to see you again. What's good, everybody? You guys can pop into the link. We can talk all the sports here. I guess the crew will be either come a little bit. So maybe I might be able to see a couple of cats over here, but looks like we're going to have a little hangout for a little bit. Yeah, sup, CG. It's late for me to come on, being in different time zone, but whatnot. I might hop on for a few. All right, no worries, man. Yeah, I'm just doing I'm only gonna probably do it for a couple of hours at best. I'll still have to do a couple checkups every now and then, but I'll still do a hangout for at least 2 hours. So at the maximum, I'll go at least 2 hours. 2 hours or maybe just 2.5. I'm not going on too long because I have a shift to focus on and I have to be out like at 1 a.m. So I have this shift until 1 a.m. and I'm back home. So everybody can hop on in. Let's go. John Jay's in the building. What's good?
Oh man, hey CG. It was a funny day for us, man, but looks like everything's all good now.
Yeah, I tried to convince them. Now they came into terms now. I'm surprised it kind of happened the way it would happen. I thought they were just going to, and hopefully everything's all in good, man. But I wasn't saying nothing like to explain the issue with Crazy Juice. I didn't say shit about you one bit. I only just kind of play the neutral side and act like the villain a little bit. But I told him this is what happened.
I know. Well, let's squash it.
Yeah, it's a good thing you guys squashed it, man. I wasn't really sure. I was just like TOP, bro. Me and TOP were just not involved with it at that time, so we didn't know.
So let's just squash it. Let's end it. Let's not talk about it anymore. But let's talk about
let's move on with it. Let's talk football, man. But I don't know. I don't care for the Super Bowl. I just hope that I don't have no issue with the Rams. I just don't like some of these new delusional fan base that's been coming around. They're becoming those new Seahawks fans.
Delusional.
Dude, I have not seen a single Rams fan on site in like until a few weeks ago, dude. I've seen them around the neighborhood putting their freaking flags out there, and I'm like, shit, I didn't see that shit.
I know. And then
it's funny.
So I know I rewatched your stream, and the Peo time troll that was messed up. And
yeah, I thought at first it was him but then I got out of the stream to check and see if that was him or not, and it turns out to be a sock account. And I'm like, okay, good thing I blocked that one because that one seems like a troll. Trolls I don't mind, but if you're gonna copy into somebody, then I guess I'm just not gonna allow it.
Yeah, that's just. And they had the nerve. That's why, that fan was like a little bit angry because Pale Time has never done anything worth because he's always nice and quiet. And I talked to him.
So which fan was saying that about me?
No, Pale has fans who follow me, and they reached out to me. I think they were watching the stream, because I think they like you. And then they were like, "Hey, John, someone was being mean to Peo time," so I checked it out, and that was just not cool. So luckily, there are people who like Peo time, and they didn't like that because, like I said, remember Peo time's from Canada, and they're
I
more like
never
very.
said it. Yeah, I never said anything to Pale, so Pale kind of told me everything's cool. He wasn't even aware of what happened, so he's like, "Hey, you're cool with me."
I don't like I said, Peo has no issue with you. It's just that the nerve for some idiot to do that. All
Yeah,
these trolls.
man. I don't got nothing against all these other content creators. I mean, I like some of his followers, like that dude, whatever his name is, Rams for Life. He's been coming around. He seems like a nice dude.
So what's going on with what's his name? The Joe and the other Rams dude that don't like each other.
Long story short, it's kind of like I don't know, some issue that's been going on, but the thing is, I think it just has to do with their profit or some other. I don't know, dude. Long story short, I don't want to say, but that's just
I
what
know
I'm hearing.
it's so funny how everyone no one likes each other. Gee.
Well,
I thought
dude,
you two.
everybody has their own taste. They have their own issue, just like other content creators. Just because you're a fan of the same team doesn't mean you're all going to get along.
I know that's a good example with the 49ers. Oh, we do not like this guy, and then they're all fighting on Twitter. I
Oh
don't know
yeah,
what
dude.
happened.
I don't really respond much on Twitter with a lot of them, dude. So a lot of them either block me or I just don't even answer to them. But there's
Damn.
quite a few. There's quite a few content creators I'll talk to, but I'm getting in some good contacts with some big names. But I'll have to work on a schedule. But I'm going to focus on the NFC Network first, the NFC West, and then
Mhm.
what's even crazy, man, is that other network call like that kind of works with Spotlight. They're trying to recruit me into their network, and I'm like, I didn't even see this coming. They just messaged us. I forget his name. That Fred Hutchinson guy, whatever. I don't know how you say his name,
Mhm.
but I guess he's the CEO of the ASAP network or something.
I never heard of it.
And he never heard of it, but he works with the Spotlight Sports Network crew. And I
You
guess
kidding?
it's a different brand. It's a different brand. And he's telling me, "Hey, you want to join my crew?" And I'm like, "Dude, I heard about you guys, but I just never like really get into it." And then he was asking questions like, "Hey, why did Spotlight let you go?" Told him because I had other reasons. And I guess they were trying to get me to go on these morning streams. And I said, "I don't know, dude. I still have other stuff to work on."
I know, dude. Like
Dude, it's not
everyone, man.
easy.
Like like everybody, man. Like, is there someone you don't know?
I don't know much. I wouldn't say I know everybody, dude. There's other content creators I've tried to reach with. No
Yeah,
response, but I left them alone.
what's his name? The Bird Gang and his network, and then this ASAP network, and then all these other people, like all these content creators. I barely like. I did not know who Josh Puchin was until you told me, so I googled him, and he's a film junkie, and I'm like, I don't know how you found out. Of course, John Chapman, I found out because you told me. So like,
I know a lot of people I like, man. I mean, John Chapman, I knew for a little bit because I liked watching his content when I first got into watching Niners YouTubers. I just got into John Chapman. Rumble didn't come to mind until I saw a group page that said the name Rumble, and I just wanted to see what the hell it was. So I checked it out, and
yeah.
it's just that guy that likes to be all hyping up. So I'm like, okay, he doesn't seem that bad. I talked on his his call-ins before a long time ago.
And see, Nor
Seems like a nice guy.
and see, I did not know who Norcam was, which is really sad. And so, hey John, go check out Norcam. So I checked them out, and then you said Sab Dog. I didn't know who he was. I went to say, it's like, damn man, like, have you been around YouTube for like 20 years or something?
No, I've never been around as long as everybody else, but then I saw Peo have collaboration with Bogan, and then I just reached out to Bogan through Twitter, and he's always been the guy that gets back to me every now and then. And he was on one of the comment streams, like I think a few days ago. He was talking about how the future's bright for the Niners once they get Trey Lance to play or something like that.
Mhm,
I think he was just doing it to be nice, but I think he said he likes the ceiling of the kid.
mhm,
And he was the guy that interviewed George Kittle too, so that's kind of interesting.
mhm.
I didn't even know
Yeah,
that. Didn't even know he did that, but that's pretty interesting. Oh, Mr. YTC's in the building.
What's going on, fellas?
What's going on, Mr.
What's up,
YTC?
John Jay? Yeah.
I like his
What's up,
word
CJ?
phrase. What's up with it, John Jay?
You're funny. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Man, I miss the good old days, man. I know it's been a long time since I did a couple of hangouts, man. It's kind of been a
No,
while.
Yeah, man, I miss these hangouts a lot. I miss these.
Yeah, 'cause
I know
work,
you guys
man.
have your own routine.
Yeah, because these inspired me to do the Friday hangouts, man, in the off season.
Mhm.
Yeah, it got me into the idea because I've been on a couple of other hangouts before, but I don't want to say the other community, but they started doing something like that, so I started doing my own. So that's how I got it.
I started doing my own as well. I got influenced by your channel, to do hangout streams.
Yeah. I know there's some part of influence for certain people, but I got the idea from guys like Billy Badass and quite a few other YouTubers that done it in the other community.
Yeah.
But I mean, they do it to talk sports, or they just do it to trash talk, whatever the hell they want. But I do it sports take, so I don't even want nothing personal.
Mhm.
Yeah. Strictly sports, I understand.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad that the both of you guys worked it out, man. I was trying to I was trying to be neutral and get you guys peacemaker, but I said, hey, that's up to them, John Jay. I can't force them.
CG, just it's water under the bridge. That's all it is, really.
Yep, water under the bridge, man. It's sweet.
Get the squash it, move on, and
can't wait for Super Bowl. Can't wait for the Super Bowl, but I'm probably not going to watch that shit anyways.
The Super Bowl parlay. Yeah, can't wait for the Super Bowl. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to sound harsh, but I actually am pulling for Joe Burrow because I like the kid from Bengals.
I just want a good game. I don't care who wins this game. One quarterback's going to get a ring for the first time. So yes, that's meaningful in its own right.
I mean, let me ask you Mr. YTC. Let me ask you a question for this offseason. Do you think there's another quarterback who can be like another Stafford if you just made that trade or not?
Another quarterback? Well, I think Garoppolo would be for the Steelers. If he went to the Steelers, I think Garoppolo.
So, what do you think of other? I mean, so that would be only him if he played for the Steelers. But what about another guy who would be like another Stafford if you make that move? Would it be a Derek Carr or would it be like somebody
Derek Carr? I think Derek Carr, he's just, he's very inconsistent. That's really it.
He's kind of like a Stafford.
But he's clutch. I'll give him that. He's clutch. He reminds me a little bit of Eli Manning, a hot and cold player. One game he would play, tremendously, like he's lights out, but then he would be, and then the next game he'd be overthrowing everybody, playing poorly bad. The inconsistency factor. I already knew Eli was inconsistent for the majority of his career, for most of the games. As a Giants fan, watching this for the majority of his career, I expected that type, I didn't know which Eli I was going to get every Sunday. That's what I felt with Derek Carr if I'm a Raiders fan.
Yeah, but if a team were to make a trade for him, I think he would be in a better situation than he is right now. But
no, then there's another reminds me a little bit of Eli. That's just my opinion.
Then there's another quarterback too that comes to mind, but I don't think any other team's willing to make that move for Russell Wilson. That's going to be too much money. And I think Deshaun Watson would be too much of a risk factor because
Deshaun Watson has a lot of shit going on in his own personal life. Yeah, I don't think no team's going to want to take a risk at him.
I think Houston should cut their losses as we speak, man. It's just pointless. Like there's
If I'm the Saints, I am throwing them whatever I can to get Deshaun Watson.
Oh, the Saints are broke, man. The Saints they have to start doing fire sales, man. Me and Sam Dog were discussing
when
about
they get
it.
the money to pay him and then build from there through the draft for a couple of years from now.
It's going to be a tough decision for the Saints. They might have to cut some players or get some significant pay cuts, man. Cam Jordan might be a cut candidate.
But Michael Thomas recently turned down a job in didn't he turn a job in Minnesota? I'm telling Brian Flores, I'm like, not Brian, the Jim Harbaugh. If you want to coach a team, I think you should go to the Saints. I think it would be excellent to turn that team around.
I think Minnesota is a very good team. They just didn't have the right coaching staff. Like, I think, I guess you can say the other guy was good too. They don't have a
secondary. And Kirk Cousins actually played pretty well this season. It's just, nobody talks about him enough, I guess.
Wait, who was the coach that got fired from Minnesota? I forget his damn name.
Mike Zimmer, the long time.
Oh, yeah, Mike Zimmer. Okay, Mike Zimmer. He was a good defensive coach. I think the culture just didn't start to be consistent.
No, not even the culture. They just didn't have a secondary. They had some decent pass rush, but when injuries start popping up to like guys like Everson Griffin, Danielle Hunter, those main guys that are the vocal point of their pass rush, that's what happened.
Yeah. Hey, what's up, Corey Davis? What's up with it,
Yeah, what's up,
bro?
Brian? Long time no see.
Bob Money. What's up, Bob Money? You got that money?
Yeah, what up, Corey? Been a long time.
So, hey, let me ask you something, Mr. YTC. So I just looked at the situation with Brian Flores, man. I don't know if this has got anything to do with it, but I'm hearing that your team's getting sued for this hiring process. I don't know.
I just think it's ridiculous. I've heard about when we interviewed 2 other black head coaches, one of our own and one of Leslie Frazier. I find it ridiculous. I understand what he wants to do is, to enforce change to the Rooney Rule. I'll commend him for that, for wanting change. But but at our expense, no. Like, putting us under the bus, no. When we gave him a fair shot at an interview, just like we gave everybody else a fair shot.
ACG.
Okay, so there's a certain extent of what you're saying is right on point, but then putting your team under the bus, yeah, that's totally kind of understandable. In a way, yeah. But I think the Dolphins made it look pretty bad. And then the Cleveland Browns, too. I heard that Hugh Jackson is kind of making a possible case for that, too. Man, that's ridiculous. So they're getting paid to freaking tank a game? Who does that? What's up, Chardall? I was just talking about these coaching situations, man. It's ridiculous how they make these so they're technically sabotaging a minority coach, man. They're sabotaging them just to make them look bad. That sounds a bit racist.
ACG.
What are your thoughts, man?
What are your thoughts of Jimmy Garoppolo going to Tampa Bay? What are your thoughts about that?
It depends. What are the Buccaneers going to offer us in return?
I mean, when I'm looking from the news report, it's saying like the 3 best trade destinations that Jimmy Garoppolo could potentially go to could be the Broncos, the Steelers, or the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, the third one.
I think the Steelers would be a benefit.
I mean, do they have a good quarterback right now, or they don't have a good, decent quarterback right now?
Big Ben retired. So it opens an opportunity.
Oh, so the only quarterback, the quarterback they have, the quarterback that plays on the Steelers, Mason Rudolph. He's not really good. He's underrated. He needs to go.
You mean overrated?
Yeah, overrated. I mean overrated.
Hey, so what do you guys think of this?
So what do you guys think about do you think that Jimmy Garoppolo could be good on the Steelers? Because everybody's really up on the bandwagon that Jimmy Garoppolo is going to be good on Pittsburgh.
Are you guys there or not?
Hey, Mr. YTC, do you agree with CG that Jimmy Garoppolo should go to Pittsburgh?
Yes.
You agree with CG? I mean, do you think? I mean, he won't have. The only problem in them playing in Pittsburgh is there's no like teammates that he knows in Pittsburgh. At least in Tampa Bay, he knows
knowing the surroundings.
Hey, CG, I'm on a bounce.
Okay, what's going on?
Yeah, so for me, I think he's good on he'll be good on Pittsburgh. I totally agree with that 100%. But the problem is that Jimmy Garoppolo doesn't know anybody in Pittsburgh. Like at least in Tampa Bay, he knows Gronk. So at least
I mean,
in Tampa
I understand
Bay,
if he doesn't have any familiarity.
He knows some
because he doesn't know the team.
Because at least
it's all fresh start.
No, at least in Tampa Bay, he knows Gronk, right? So at least he has a friend in Tampa Bay that he knows.
I mean, Tom Brady Jimmy Garoppolo had to go through a different situation. He didn't know everybody on the Niners squad, so
yeah, exactly. When he got traded from a second rounder from the Patriots, yeah.
It's gonna be like the same situation. He'll work fine.
And do you think when the 49ers lost, do you think that it was Jimmy Garoppolo's fault that we lost and didn't make it to the Super Bowl?
It's a team sport.
Like, was it his fault, or was it the whole team's fault?
The whole team. You can't just put it on Jimmy. You got to put it on the secondary. You got to put it on the Shanahan's play calling. And most of all, Garoppolo's last decision making was the factor too, but you can't blame it on him. And the interception that was missed by Tart, that was a blow.
Which players do you think the San Francisco 49ers should re-sign next year?
It's a tough one.
From an outsider
you had to go?
perspective, DJ Jones.
Yeah, DJ Jones, because he's a good run stopper and he's very viable. But I wouldn't. Oh, you guys are echo? Can you hear me better now?
Yeah, I hear you slightly, yeah.
Yeah, it was a little echoish.
So what have you seen in DJ Jones? Like, what have you just seen him this year?
He's good against the run. He's very strong against the interior. He can really dominate at the line of scrimmage. That's what I like about him.
Who else have you? I mean, so who else do you want? So you said you want DJ Jones, the 49ers to re-sign DJ Jones next year?
Yeah, because he's a good run stopper. He's very good. He's a serviceable starter. He's going to expect some solid pay, and we'll probably have enough to pay him. I would say Arden Key because he would be like a guy you could put in the lineup if you wanted to.
So what are your tips for next year in 2022 if the 49ers want to have some success next year? What are some key pointers that you give the team next year?
Get some better secondary.
Yeah. Get a better secondary and and the whole season basically on Trey Lance. You guys have a good roster around, like you did with Jimmy G, because you guys made it this far in the playoffs.
Because
show how good of a roster you have.
Because are you up on the train that
Hey Corey,
it's time to hop on the.
Hello, TG.
So
Do
you agree that Mr. YTC? Do you agree that it's time for the fans for the Niner fans to hop on the Trey Lance train?
Well, it's definitely bust next season. You guys have no choice.
Support the team. That's all that matters.
Yeah, support the team.
So
doesn't
next
have to be
year,
the player.
So you're trying to say next year, the 49er fans have no other option to leave Jimmy Garoppolo at the station and hop on the Trey Lance train?
No, I think it's just a choice. It's a choice that if you want to support him or not, you just support the team.
Yeah, just support the team. Just support the team at the end of the day. As long as you're winning, none of that matters. If you start winning.
Some of the Giants fans don't like Daniel Jones, but they support the team anyways.
Yeah, I still like DJ. I still have hope in him because of the new system.
But
I'm still a team supporter. I still supported the team, so yeah.
But for me, do you agree that because I was asking you guys that do you think that Jimmy Garoppolo should go to New York to replace Daniel Jones? I don't think
it's gonna happen.
I don't think it would be a good fit for Dable's offense because we hired Brian Dable. I don't think he would fit the offense because Dable is a guy who likes to use his quarterbacks as a runner, runners.
And Daniel Jones fits perfectly.
Similar to Josh Allen.
Daniel Jones fits perfectly if he utilizes the right way.
Under Dable, he's going to turn Daniel Jones into a poor man's Josh Allen with turnover issues, basically.
Yeah,
That's
and I don't think Daniel Jones isn't as bad as people give him credit, man. He's not that bad.
I mean, anyone will be bad if you're getting consistently pressured 48 sacks a season.
Pretty much.
And our best player is a left tackle and a center with a broken leg.
I'm back. Had to deal with an emergency.
Hey, John J.
Hey, Corey Davis, what you got to say, Corey?
Hang on, try to let John.
John J. So, I mentioned that Jimmy Garoppolo could potentially go to play for the Giants, but looks like CG and Mr. YTC don't agree with that he'll be a good fit in New York. They just don't think that's going to be a good move for him.
Yeah, because he doesn't fit what Dable likes to do on offense.
And Daniel's mobile too, so he does fit the offense perfectly.
Hey, John J.
I don't think Garoppolo's a deep accurate thrower. He's a good mid-range thrower. He knows. Yeah, he's a good mid-range thrower. That's what I see Garoppolo as.
John J.
Maybe Tampa Bay does need somebody to play Brady.
Maybe Tampa Bay because they do have a run game, so they want to be a run. The only way I could see Jimmy G being successful if he goes to a team that's very run oriented. A lot of short passes, run a lot. Yeah.
Pittsburgh's got the talent too.
Yeah, like they do with Najee Harris. So yeah.
And the receivers are pretty good too, so it's not
Yeah, he's
like
gonna
it's
have a big man, and he has a big man with Chase Claypool. He's gonna
Hey,
have
John Jay,
that
so,
tight end Pat Freiermuth.
and
That
Denver.
security
Denver's
blanket.
got a good running game, and they got a good receiving core.
No, but I think Rodgers will go to either Tampa Bay or Denver. One of the two teams he's going to.
So for D'Amico Ryans, was it kind of understood that he wouldn't leave? Because he was thinking about leaving, but then he made a decision that I don't want to leave this organization because he's made it, like, he's done so many great things. I'm happy that he decided to stay with us and didn't decide to leave, because he declined that the second interview with the Vikings who interviewed him. They declined it.
My understanding that
He declined that interview because he said, "I'm not leaving San Francisco. I mean, I have so much like wonderful memories here. I want to keep it going next year. Get us another. Try and get us to the Super Bowl. Try and get us to the Super Bowl again."
Yeah. Hey, can we let Corey speak? I think Corey was going to say something.
Yeah, he wanted to say something.
I was saying on what he just talking about, that D'Amico Ryan said he want to get more experience where he go for a head coaching job.
Hey, Corey.
Hey, John Jay.
But I'm
Experience
saying that,
matters, dude. You gotta be more seasoned as a play caller, and that makes a lot of sense for
It's
D'Amico.
always
Like a lot of
to have familiarity.
Yeah, but
so whoever
but
D'Amico
for
Ryans likes is a
when you
good
think about
familiarity.
D'Amico Ryans, it's really exciting that he decided to stay, because I was getting worried that he would leave, but I mean, if head coach, if you get a better job somewhere else, then you don't mind leaving, because you're gonna get a better job somewhere else, and that's all that really matters, right? If a coach, if a defensive coordinator or somebody like D'Amico Ryans goes to another organization and he starts making them win a lot, and then they're really successful, then that's a good thing for him, because wish the guy the best of luck. But I'm so glad he decided to stay, man. Means a lot to me.
well, he's got a good situation.
I feel the same way you do, Charles.
I didn't want him to go, man. Like, I would be so worried if he left, man. I would please don't let this guy go.
Yeah,
Like,
because you want familiarity on defense. I
could,
understand.
please, let this guy stay, man. Like, please let him stay. Like, are you kidding me, man?
Hey, Chardall, can I let somebody speak, bro? You're kind of butting in with them.
Hey,
Sorry.
CG, can I say something to Chardall?
What?
So the D'Amico Ryans, I like him. I really do. He's a great coach. I remember when he was a player. He was a great player.
For the Eagles, I know.
And
I watched him in Philly.
And
Take it from me.
When he announced he was on a return, I was happy. But I won't be surprised if our defense gets better and another team in the 2023 season takes him. It's just part of the game. That's how it is, Chardall. That's how it is.
I think his adjustments are unbelievable, bro. The one thing I like about D'Amico Ryans is he can make those adjustments.
This way, look, I'll put it to every Niners fan on here. The whole season basically on Trey Lance. For the secondary, that could easily be solved if you guys find the right talent on secondary, because you guys have a great around roster. Because that proves itself, because you guys made it this far in the championship game. That only goes to show you have a good roster around. You're just a good secondary and a good quarterback play away from probably winning the West. Because the Rams are going to be in cap hell. We don't know what the Cardinals are going to do, and obviously, Seattle's under the debacle of Russell Wilson. That's all I got to say.
And the thing I like about I know people hate Jimmy Garoppolo a lot. I really like that he got us all the way to the NFC Championship game. So you got to be happy about that. That at least he got us all the way to the championship. We were a little short. We could have gotten the victory against the Rams and advanced to the Super Bowl, but unfortunately that didn't happen this year. But you got to give credit to Jimmy G on what he's done, man. Getting us this far it's not easy, man. It's not easy.
I give credit to the team itself just for getting this far.
Because I'm trying to say that John Jay, do you agree with me that it's not easy for a quarterback who most people don't like, getting his team to the championship game, and then doing such amazing that's super amazing for a quarterback to do such a thing, because.
But yeah, if you guys draft well, you guys got a bright future ahead of you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because that's the only thing I like that he did this year. That's the only thing that I like about Jimmy Garoppolo this year is that he got us all the way to the NFC championship game. So I gotta give kudos to that.
So he kind of did in some games.
That's
So
I covered a lot of the games since you guys played a lot in the
So,
slot.
short all, all 49er content creators, me, CG, and we had this conversation a million times. Like, we don't doubt Jimmy Garoppolo's, the ability that he has, but he's very limited, and that's why, and we give him his credit, but we can't give him too much credit. So that's just a simple answer.
The running game goes as good as Jimmy goes.
It's like
That's how it works.
when you think about football
Well,
players,
it's going to be the story for the Niners next season. They'll go as good as Trey Lance goes, basically.
so like when you talk about football players in the NFL, you gotta give credit to where credit is due. Like if he did a really good job, you gotta give him the credit. If he did a bad job, you can dispute him, you can rebuke him, say whatever you want to say in his face. Tell him that he didn't do a good job. He really let the team down.
Oh no, we have someone from the round table.
Who is it? Joshua
Ramshaw. He's a good dude.
Shout out to the round table.
John Jay. So do you think that Trey Lance?
I already have a Philly fan. I just gotta find a Cowboys and Washington fan.
Well, we're doing an NFC West Network, so.
Do you think next year Trey Lance is? John Jay, do you think Trey Lance?
Hey, I'll be right back. I think I have the echo issue.
Yeah.
Mr. YTC, do you think Trey Lance is going to be a stud next year? Like
from what I've seen, he's put in a small game sample size. From what I've seen, he looks pretty good. We're gonna have to see more of it because I want to see him play a full season then before I get sold.
I have a question for you. Do you think Trey Lance is going to be a stud next year? I just want to get your thoughts on is it going to be really good next year?
Well, Trey Lance didn't have to be rushed in. He got better on his last start against Houston. He did look better
on a small game sample size. Yeah.
I mean, for Trey Lance, I really liked his college career because his college career was really good at North Dakota State. Like he was so good. That was probably his best. His career at where his career over there. I think that was the best. Where he had the most success over there at NDSU.
I mean, he's got small game sample size. You look at his college career.
I'm just letting you guys know.
17 career starts.
Would you say?
I'm going to let you guys know. Hang on, Charlotte. I'm going to let you guys know. If Trey Lance ends up being an elite deep thrower like next season, he's just bombing it to Debo. Debo's going to eat a lot. He's going to probably contend for top 3. He's going to contend with Cooper Kupp for the Triple Crown King and stuff like that. Because he's going to benefit a lot from that area, the deep ball aerial attack for Debo, from Trey Lance. He's going to benefit a lot.
Hey, John Jay, so would you say that Trey Lance's college career at North Dakota State was was super illustrious for him? Like it was like his best year over there in North Dakota State?
No, he dominates the competition. It's just inferior competition, just like Carson Wentz and Josh Allen played at.
I mean, another question I have for you guys is that do you think that Trey Lance has speed?
Whoa! What we just saw?
You're echoing still, man.
It's not me.
Listen, I don't.
You have another tab open.
I don't want to sound mean, but I think it's coming from Chardol. I'm not trying to be mean to him.
Yeah, Chardol, your speaker, bro.
Talk
yeah, you got it. Now it's down? Yeah, that was on Chardol.
Yeah, Chardol, do you have another tab open or something? It might be that. You might have.
Yeah, it could be. That's part where the echo's coming from because I was going to go back in and out,
I don't got another tab open up.
Now we can hear him normal now. Oh wait,
I don't-
dude, you're back on again. Yeah.
No, I don't have another tab on. I have only this one on the CG stream. That's it.
Maybe
Well, damn, your reverb must be on point. God.
maybe
What?
maybe you should leave for a second and then CG will bring you back in.
Yeah, I'll get you back in just because it's the echo.
But I don't have I don't have another screen on. I
No,
just
we're
have
not
this
saying
one
that.
on.
It's just he wants to get his point across without sounding weird with the echoing effect.
All right, I got him out for a little bit. Let's see if he can get back in.
See, I try not to be mean to him. I'm trying to be nicer, but
Yeah, I'm trying as well. So, yeah.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I'm trying to I get that he can be like. I guess this is what OTP was talking about right here. Damn, that's
Full
foul.
Comic Collective. So yeah.
That's cool. Shot fire. And I
All right,
guess,
you were gonna say- you were gonna say you get your
hey,
point
John
across?
Jay, you're gonna like this comment.
Josh rated the
Sheriff Joe. Is he?
Yeah, I knew
Is
you
he
were gonna
talking
like that
trash?
comment.
Is he talking trash to everybody else?
No.
Yo, what up,
Tommy
Bad Bunny?
he was bringing this guy. He was talking about him being cooler than this.
Start out sounds like if a clown horn car could speak. Damn,
Oh,
TOP. What up,
hey.
man, Bad Bunny?
Hey, TOP, come on the stream, man. I know you want to talk your stuff, man. This is everybody can come on in, man.
Bring up your Chicago
Corey
team. Yeah. Talk
Davis.
about Chicago.
Corey Davis is in, and he's a regular subscriber, but he's cool.
Are you
Everybody's cool.
excited that D'Amico Ryans is returning? Because I know I am.
I'm happy Patrick Graham's coming back to my Giants, so yeah, I'm happy with him.
I mean,
feel the same
D'Amico
way you guys
Ryan's
do.
coming back as a plus because I think he would have just easily become the Viking.
Continuity on that defense, so yeah.
What do you think, Corey?
Yeah, I played back, and because that means we don't have to find another one. If he left,
I
we
feel
had
you.
to find
I feel the
another
same way you feel, Corey. Same way. We don't have to find another one.
Anyway,
Keep the continuity going.
This
I
one,
want
Tommy,
to-
you're talking about this comment right here, Tommy, the one with you bringing up Joe Bags.
read my Super 8. So my comment and my opinion about what's going on with Flores is that we talked about it on YTC that the NFL has nepotism, and
It does.
which sucks. And the Rooney Rule, I know a lot of people are going to kill me, but I have to say it has not done good for minority candidates because all it does is it just checks the box for teams just to interview them. So I think if they
Yeah, basically that's the league's fault in its own right. For not writing proper constitutional rules for the Rooney Rule
and
to give it a fair shot, to make it fair for these
you start seeing
black
teams
minorities
being labeled
to
because
get fair shots.
that's why I don't listen to Colin Cowherd and ESPN because they're making it so
ESPN.
bad. They're making it so bad, and I don't know why they do it. But I do believe that Flores should be a coach in the NFL, and hopefully someone brings him in.
Well,
Hey,
what are the
where's
Saints?
the member
I think
check?
the Saints would be the best fit for him. The Saints.
I think Tommy meant to say, I think he sent me the other one with the
The New
membership
Orleans
one, but I
Saints.
can't see it. Oh,
And
this is
maybe
my
Deshaun Watson, the Saints would be scared this season.
I love Tommy.
Sheriff Jones looks like a wet noodle. Goddamn.
God damn. Hey, I still got it. Next week I had to at least admit I was wrong, and I gotta tell him his team was the better man. So it's all good.
No, I cannot stand him. He's so
man.
arrogant. Have you seen him and AZ how they go back and forth like they know each other for years? They're like brothers. It's so. Oh man.
Oh, hey,
CG,
CG,
hit Joe
hit
Bags
Joe
up.
Bags
I'll
up, and I'll donate some Niner decal for you to give away on your channel.
bro.
Yeah, if he can get back to me, but I think he's gonna have a week off. We're gonna do the roundtable next week.
Yeah.
Tommy, I pronounce
like Buddy
Sheriff
Gregory
Joe
on the round
Annie.
table for my NFC what? NFC's round table.
Look
He's a
at Tommy.
Cowboys fan.
Hey, Tommy, he would shut up for you for the super chat, and plus, the thing I remember about Tommy is he was the first guy with the super chat. You know what I remember the super chat said? French potatoes.
Oh yeah. Oh,
That's all I remember his first super chat that he gave me, because I remember the first guy who gave me the super chat was $2 from Tommy, and it said French potatoes.
Hey, CG, did you watch our favorite troll, Grant, saying that Nick Bosa has to go to jail?
Bosa has to go to jail for what? What did he do?
It's your favorite, the lady you had on. They were talking about Nick Bosa has to go to jail.
Oh, Syllable?
What did he do?
Let me guess, because he peed at a Green Bay high school.
I don't know. I think that person does not like Nick Bosa because you know how his girlfriend and you know his views on certain things. So I think they're just going after him for that.
Yeah. In the NFL, ain't nobody give a fuck about political views if you're
It's so
winning games,
sad.
and he's pretty good.
I mean,
And she was
the
going
thing.
hard. Listen, she was going hard. She's like, if you're a Niner fan and you support Nick Bosa, you're not a 49er fan. That's cocky and messed up.
I mean, in certain
Well,
extent, you
such a
know,
gatekeeping type
I
of way
do.
gatekeeping.
I do enjoy having her on the show because there's mutual respect between each other.
Hey, CG is our buddy.
What's happening, faithful?
Hey,
The platform with
platform.
Lauren Jackson.
hop on, buddy. I want to.
No, he's gonna go on my round table. We're gonna do like
okay.
we're gonna do a 49ers round table, but I think we're scheduling it for Wednesday, but I gotta make sure my schedule's fixed in.
So CG, so is your schedule getting fixed in so you get to do more hangout streams?
Yeah, probably on the night streams when I have like no supervisors, I can do that. But it's kind of been a pain.
I don't care if it's like one or 2 in the morning where I'm at, so I usually stay up around that hour for editing. Normally I'd be
I mostly, since I'm working the later shifts, man, it's like I'm only gonna do like a couple of hours. It's not gonna be like the way it used to be, you know.
I know, but it's still appreciated just to be on there.
Are you still at the
Oh,
same
hey,
place?
guess who the favorite person's coming? Guess who's your favorite person, John Jay? He's coming. You want to guess who it is?
Mhm.
There's your boy.
Oh, it's big penalty slaying.
Hey, BPS.
Big penalty slay. What's good, man? What can Brown
Hey,
do
man.
for you?
I'm being
BPS,
nice.
what can
How
Brown
are
do for
doing,
you?
man?
What up, y'all?
How you feeling, man?
I'm doing good.
Good.
So yeah, how you feeling, A?
Congratulations on you guys going to the playoffs. So shout out to you.
Appreciate it.
You proved me wrong, man. So I got to give you your credit. I was wrong.
Yeah,
You guys definitely proved me wrong for sure.
I'm not gonna lie.
Well, we didn't go. We go as farther as expected. I thought maybe we would have went there, but we blew a 10-point lead. That's what sucked about it.
Tommy, what up, man?
Tommy, Tommy's still back and forth with BPS.
Bro, it took me like 36 attempts for the fucking Niners to lose one damn game, bro.
Oh, that hurts.
You were just like trolling the shit out of us, weren't you?
Why are you so
Oh
mean to
my
us,
God.
BPS?
But CT, now we're the 49ers friends. We're friends.
What?
Yeah, because they're playing the no name. So
No, I'm
we both need
playing,
them to beat the no name.
John
Hey,
Jay.
the Washington Commanders. What do you guys think of that name?
Yeah, I was going to ask
Yeah,
you
the
that. What do you
fucking
think?
Commander. Yeah, I have a lot of jokes for them. Nick
Seriously,
Small
dog.
soldiers. The
They
Washington
are
Small Soldiers.
ruining our division. They are ruining our division.
You mean the Washington Commanded? The
Bro,
Commanded?
what are they
The
going to do?
Washington Small
Commit the last
Soldiers, bro.
seed of the
Get it?
division?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. He said
Command
you
the
guys got
last
murdered. He said you guys got murdered.
It's ironic that the Washington Redskins changed their name to the people that commanded
Oh,
them.
DLP. Oh,
It's
that's
ironic.
that. Oh, that's that bear. That's that one dude. Yep, he's in. We got deal.
Nice,
We got
good night,
deal.
my friends. How's it going?
What's
Doing good, man. How's it going, brother?
Chilling like a villain.
Yep, chilling like a villain.
Stacking paper to the ceiling.
Mhm.
Tommy Huxley, my boy Tommy Huxley.
Let me
in the
see if
building.
Shardo. Let me see if Shardo has better echo because he said he has an echo issue. Or you guys want me to just boot him for the day?
You're free, man. You do what you want.
What's your guys' choice? Phone in if you want him out or in.
Like we said,
Oh, let
you're
him in.
fine.
Let him in.
All right, let him in.
What
All
up,
right.
Corey?
Let's see if he's got
Hey,
better
can you hear me?
reception.
Is there an
What up,
echo now or
Shardo?
no?
Talk now.
Hey,
There's
hey,
no echo.
What do you think about
No,
Jimmy
there's no
G?
echo. There you go.
Jimmy G's number 10. Jimmy G's the best quarterback with the Niners ever had.
I mean, he's good. I mean,
Ah, that dude's
I mean,
killing
he's
me
good,
with the
but that
with the
interception
voice.
that he made was that sucked. That basically ended the game. Basically, that ended it.
Yeah, that voice.
Yeah, you fucking discount dollar store clearance out, Dr. Disrespect looking motherfucker.
Oh my god.
Yeah, why do you sound like a clown car honking his horn, bro?
He's playing with you, Shardo.
I'm playing with you, bro. Don't get out your feelings.
Hey, Shardo, remember we talked. They're just goofing around, all right? Don't take
Yo,
it
I hear
personally.
echo.
Yeah, Shardo, we're here to
I don't
echo.
get
I
it
think that's
twisted.
on you.
I love hearing myself talk from time to time, but not all the time.
Okay, Sardo, you need to get your shit fixed, man. I'm gonna have to get you off for today, man. Fix your thing. Then you can come back in.
Anyway,
Check your settings. Might be on.
He was real quiet, man. I hope I didn't get in his feelings.
Oh,
Nah,
man.
I'm just gonna ban him I'm just gonna kick him out for today until he fixes this shit. Sorry, buddy. Just for today, bro. Fix your shit. You're back tomorrow.
We'll hang out streams anyway, so yeah. It's like,
He's always welcome. I just want to make sure he fixes his echo.
I know.
Yeah, understandably.
Like, you know what? I'm gonna keep.
Hey guys, what do you think about Mac Jones? Mac Jones.
Who? Mac Jones.
Oh man.
Hey, I like how you were making fun of TRL's voice, man. That shit was fucking spot on.
Oh yeah.
He's like,
It's always a good time to roast TRL.
I know you're not talking about my team. All you mentioned is that we're poverty and this and that.
that's all he
Hey,
sounds like.
can you do CL's voice, bro? That shit sounds like more cocky.
I
I
was taking
don't,
reconnaissance.
I mean, I can try.
That's all I can do.
It's probably not going to be able.
It's just
I'm
more
going
slower.
to try. Hold on.
I was
Mac
taking
Jones is
reconnaissance.
Jimmy. Mac Jones is Jimmy equal.
He seems like it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
You're
timestamp
welcome,
it while
Pete.
we're watching my
I
streams,
can't
by
do
the way. For the,
Hey,
I was taking
Shardo, if
reconnaissance.
I hear an echo, I'll have to not get you back in for today, bro, because everybody's having an issue with the echo. If I hear an echo, I'll have to. Okay, dude, echo. Okay, I might have to move you out for today, bro. Shardo, come back tomorrow, please. It's because of the echo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not to be mean, but
Not to be mean. I'm not banning you. I just because you're having echo problems, and now I can hear better.
Yes, dude. Hearing your annoying ass questions like repeatedly is annoying enough. All right, we don't have to hear the echo surrounding it. No, I'm just kidding. I
know you're
don't take it
joking.
personal, guys.
Yeah. Hey, but it's like how you guys felt, man. Like it's all good. It's all fun and games, man. I don't take it all personal. Like even if John Jay talks shit about the Lakers, I don't take it like all that personal.
Yeah, that shit's annoying. No, I'm playing.
Yeah,
I forgot. I forgot. CG likes the Lakers, Warriors.
You just grown man talking shit. So yeah.
Yeah.
And you know it's Bulls all day over here.
Oh yeah, you like the Bulls, huh? That's right.
Yeah, we're gonna smack TRL's team in the finals, bro. Yeah, I can't wait.
Well, all I got left is the Rangers and Yankees.
Oh wait.
That's all I got, 'cause the Knicks suck.
Tommy, what do you think about the Bulls? Oh crap! I'm gonna get in trouble.
Oh my god, I guess this one's a Warriors fan. I'm assuming.
I'm about to get in
I
trouble.
see you, John Jay. John Jay over there.
I'm guessing he's a Warriors fan.
Knicks.
Aha! Tommy agrees with me.
Damn
The
you guys,
Lakers is trash. Damn.
dude. We're not like.
Hey, listen, you guys need to recruit Tommy on your stuff. He's a really good trash talker.
Oh, Bulls toilets. Oh wow.
Who's his team?
I don't know.
Warriors.
The Niners.
He's the Warriors.
I think
No,
He's a
basketball.
Warriors
the
fan.
Warriors.
Listen, your team blew a 3-1 lead. Don't talk to me about no garbage.
Hang on, did you guys play each other this season? Who
Oh,
won?
a bunch of Warrior fans. Damn it. You guys have the same damn uniforms like the Rams do.
Hey, Corey,
No.
Davis.
That's right.
I mean, they
Oh,
got
I
their
forgot to
color
ask
teams,
you.
so yeah.
What's your basketball team?
I think BOP said Bulls, bro.
No, Corey Davis.
Warriors.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah,
God
Warriors fan.
damn you guys, man.
Yeah, Corey. Me, Corey.
Well, at least
bro.
you're not the Knicks, man, because we're in poverty right now, man.
Well, I guess to be
We don't got
fair,
no big man. We don't got no
DOP
consistent big
and
man.
YTC and me are just non-Warrior fans, so I think we're okay for now.
Well, that hurts.
Yeah.
Hey,
All I got left is the Yankees and Rangers because at least they want to make the playoffs. Unlike my teams, other two teams.
Isn't Roberto?
I don't know. My Cubs are down bad right now, so
Yeah, Roberto is. Yeah, he is.
Oh,
At
yeah,
least,
Roberto.
even
I
though
like
the Yankees
Roberto.
will probably be first
Oh,
round,
Crazy Juice, the Lakers fan.
That's all I have.
Oh yeah, damn.
Yeah. I guess everything was kind of cool. Everybody squashed the bridge, and I guess Crazy Juice isn't criticizing like he did before, but I think everything's all good now.
Jeez, I forget that 49er fans are also Laker fans.
You got Laker fans, and then you got those
I mean,
Kings
isn't
fans.
it like different combinations? Like, you know, one Niners fan, a Lakers fan, and then a Warriors fan, then a Niners fan. Like,
And then they got
like a different set of
the
combinations.
Kings. Then you got the Sacramento Kings in the mix too. So
Yeah, Sacramento
fair.
Kings. Yeah, I forgot them. Yeah.
It's more often in Northern California because if you're in the Sacramento area, you either like the Kings and then you're a Niners or Raiders fan, one or the other.
Oh, Tommy says I was a huge MJ fan. Loved the guy.
Everybody did. He sells the
Goat.
best shoe brand.
That's the goop.
I mean, I played the NBA where he was on the Wizards, his final NBA game. That's when I first got it for PS2.
So if Tommy had a favorite player from the Lakers, who would he go for? He probably would pick Kobe, I guess. I don't know.
MJ.
Yeah. Rest his soul, Kobe.
Or would he pick Magic Johnson?
Rudy.
My favorite was Shaq.
Oh yeah, Rudy is a Lakers fan. He likes all LA teams, of course.
Oh yeah, he came in here and he argued. I know
Oh,
we'll
is
never
it LA
forget
all
this.
around there, just like
Mac-
in New York
he says
all around
Magic
there.
Johnson
Yeah,
was Michael Jordan before Michael Jordan.
Dude, I like how Rudy makes his good arguments, like conspiracy arguments
Dude,
about
that's
it.
why everyone hates Rudy, but I love Rudy. He always says that
He can be like a smart ass at times, but he's funny.
Well,
he was
sounds
the
like
only
someone I
person
would
who
want
was
to hang out
right.
with.
He said that we were all wrong, and look at Rudy.
Well, sounds like somebody I would want to hang out
We're
with.
in the Super Bowl.
Hey, was he banned from Rambo's stream because the Rams won or not? I'm just
did
playing.
you see that stupid thing he put out? He says that me, you, and Tommy and Corey were all banned. He's like, what are Niner fans? Bandwagons. That was messed up.
Well, is that a long time
that's
ago?
disrespectful
No,
to people that
last
win
week.
the candlestick and all that Niner stuff. Yeah, that's very
Who
disrespectful.
said what to me? Who said that we were bandwagons?
No. Rudy said he made a joke video that he said,
my bad. All right, joke hard.
and he says that, what are 49er fans? Bandwagon fans. And then he put like articles and he took like snippets from the Bay Area media.
So yeah.
I think he likes to troll the shit out of people. I think that's Rudy's intention.
I know. Oh man, everybody was all angry.
I think he's trying to be like. I think he's trying to be like the Rams version of Grant Cohn.
Mhm.
Hey, he was on Grant's stream too. That little bastard. No, he was on the segment, dude. He was on the Grant Cohn.
No.
Oh my god, bro! So you're telling me that Rudy got onto the Grant Cohn segment, and I couldn't even get a damn sip for
I
that
told
shit?
you, man. Hey, listen, I told you he doesn't like you. Why would he put Rudy, a Rams fan? Why would he put Don Burr, a Lions fan, but not you? That's because
he put Shard on, man. He put Shard on, man.
Don Burr lives.
Rudy, but I can
lives in
speak
Oh
on
yeah,
Bears.
Shardo had
Don Burr over
five.
you.
Listen,
Bay Area baller.
Shardo had five
Silverado
videos in a
Cavs?
row.
Are you serious?
Yeah, 5 videos. This is back in like I think it's September.
Even Moses got onto the segment too,
Yeah.
bro. Oh my god.
This man said Rolades. I'm done.
Rollies.
How do you put every other content creator but not me?
Hey, listen. The platform of Lawrence Jackson is preaching facts.
Yeah, screw Cohen.
Start off. I'm telling you, dude, you have an echo problem. If I put you in, it's gonna be another issue, dude. Put it for rest for tomorrow, dude. I'll let you in tomorrow. I know you want to get on in, bro, but not today, man. Because it seems like the echo issue.
Mm-hmm.
No, come on tomorrow, dude. I'm not trying to be rude.
I'm gonna come in here and ask a million questions about Jimmy G. Hey guys, what do you think about Jimmy G? Jimmy G.
I'm
Well,
trying
he
to
did
hold
earlier.
my tongue, but like I said, I'm trying to.
I was too, but yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I could feel YTC's like anger through the fucking stream, bro. I could just feel it.
Yeah.
No, I wasn't angry. I was just reluctant. You know, I felt reluctant.
He was like me. He was like mad uncomfortable. He was like, dude, this dude Shardo, I'm gonna cuss him out.
No, luckily I'm playing my game right now, so yeah, I'm relaxed watching playing.
Shardo the fentanyl. Yo.
Hey, where the hell is where the hell Butters and the rest of the crew? Where's Giant Station? Where's Dan
Butters'
CEO?
bedtime. I don't know where Giant Station's at, but I know Butters has a bedtime. Butters is.
Well, that's right. I got to roast Butters, man. I forgot.
TRL? Where the hell's TRL?
I don't know where TRL is. I don't know either.
Man, CEO, are you serious? I haven't seen that dude in a minute.
But yeah, that's about it.
Oh, you don't? What? It's because of your echo, bro. Nothing to do with bad at you, bro. Come on.
It's not that we hate you. It's just your echo and your mic is messed up.
Your mic's messed up, dude. And plus, some of the people are kind of like having an issue with it, dude. It's not like I'm the one that's deciding.
I don't have an issue with it. It's just, you know.
And
it's a minor inconvenience.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a slight inconvenience.
Yeah.
But do get in here, bro. I want to
Oh,
roast you
I
some
like
more.
when Tommy likes to be a smart ass, bro. He'll try to grammar
I don't
check
want to
you.
be here. I
I
fixed
fixed the echo. You sure? Are you gonna ask like a bunch of random questions again? Because I think that's what gets some of my buddies a little bit pissed off, man. They want you to just chill out and just talk normal, bro.
Okay, you know what? I'm sorry. I can't do this. Hey, Chardol, you can come in here, please. Just don't ask too many questions, please.
Yeah, get back in there, but just
If you're
no
gonna ask
echoing.
questions, just keep it short, please.
Now let's talk
That's
this
all we ask.
football. Let's talk this football. So, do you guys have a first round draft pick coming up?
No, they have Miami has their pick. I saw them drafting. So
Miami has their pick.
Oh, you're talking about DOP? That sounds like
yeah,
Conan.
number 29. They were supposed to pick at 29.
Oh,
but
the
they traded with
wrestler.
Miami to trade up to get Trey Lance.
No, the wrestler from WCW that was in Mexico. His name is Conan.
Yeah, Conan. Who else but Conan? Yeah.
No, he said someone on the.
wow.
No, he said someone on the
heard that
street.
name in a long time.
No, my bad.
No, but he-
Wrong wrestlers like who else than Kangan? My bad.
K Dog.
No, if I was a
Oh.
WCW wrestler, I'd be Scott Steiner, bro.
Big pump a pump.
Just cut a
Probably-
whole ass promo
Probably
on
Jericho,
somebody.
Benoit, or Billy Kidman. One
You
of
know
those
which
three.
wrestler in
While you're in the
WCW
hospital
that?
bed, laying
Or
down
Billy
there,
Kidman,
screaming in pain, your wife is gonna be in her bed screaming
Or
my
Raven
name.
Holdos for you. Also Ravens.
I remember the WCW days. They used to have some decent stars, bro. Like I remember the days when they had a bunch
Yeah,
of
they
just
also
watch
had the LWO. They had Rey Mysterio, Billy Kidman, and fucking Conan. These other dudes.
They had Eddie Guerrero.
Yeah,
The Macho Man when he was old in his prime, bro. I was digging the Macho Man.
and then the classic matches between
yeah.
Chris Benoit and Eddie Guerrero, Rey Mysterio.
I enjoyed the Macho Man when he said, "Ooh yeah," for
And
whatever
also
reason.
Goldberg versus Chris Jericho.
Yeah.
Goldberg and Chris Jericho in his prime, yeah.
Dude, where did Bashar get that Macho Man dude?
That impersonator, the Bacho Mania. I think he paid him $50, bro. He paid him 60, or I think he paid him $60 or something for that.
jealous. I wish
Probably
I
had to
had
drink
Macho
some
Man
whiskey
intro.
to do
That
one
would be so
cream
fun.
impression.
Rise to the top.
The cream
Yeah,
of
if
the
you want me to
crop.
do a Macho Man impression, I gotta drink a lot of whiskey then to have a raspier voice.
Oh,
Sure,
you don't
dog
want to
doesn't
come
wanna
back
come
in?
back
Okay,
in. Yeah,
bro.
why not?
Take your time out then, dude. I don't want to hear your complaints. Oh, I don't want to come here. Then take a time out, bro. Take a 5-minute
The
break.
water's fine, bro. The water's fine.
Yep, there are shark infested.
Look at Tommy. No, don't show it. Don't show it. No.
Hold on, let me. Hang on. If you are the Niners finger, I'm not gonna finish that yet. Well, you're
What's Tommy
basically calling
doing?
up 31
What did
other
he
teams,
say?
homosexuals. But yeah,
Tommy.
31 other teams.
Hey, listen. The only thing I gotta say to that is reverse Uno card, motherfucker.
Reversal card, yes. Yeah.
Oh
just to
yeah,
piggyback on
Stunning
that.
Steve Austin. I think that was Stunning Steve they had in
Yeah, he was the
WCW.
ringmaster and also the ringmaster. Yeah, the
I
No,
ringmaster.
but it had Stunning Steve. It was
I
in
forgot- I
WCW.
forgot.
It was called Stunning Steve.
Hey, CG, I forgot. Tommy's the master troll.
The ringmaster.
Yeah, Tommy is the master troll that he pisses off a lot of freaking audience sometimes, and people keep saying, "Why you don't time him out?" And I'm like, "Dude, he just jokes around
I
too
would
much."
never
to
time
me.
him. I would never time out Tommy.
No, I
Yeah.
wouldn't time out Tommy. It's just some of
Nah,
them get
you're
all
not
mad
getting
and say,
to
"Why
me.
not you remove him? He's spamming shit." I'm like, "No, he's just joking."
Oh man, when I had that
That
Green
shit
Bay
is
Packers
hilarious.
fan.
I mean, you're not running me off the stream. You're gonna troll.
Yeah, facts.
Hey, Tommy, do you remember that Packers fan?
We go for
You and
this
him were
shit.
going back and forth.
We're built for this.
Oh, that was great. Tommy going
Yeah,
back.
Ringmaster was in WWF. No, like
filter respect.
yeah, but Ringmaster was like in the WWF era when he was like coming as $1 Million Man when he came as Ringmaster, and then he went as Stone Cold eventually. I think that was the thing.
Savio Vega, him and Savio Vega were tag team partners under the $1 Million Man.
But Stunning Steve was like a tag team with Brian Pillman, and they were called the Hollywood Blondes or something.
The Hollywood Blondes.
Dude, I watch a lot of wrestling that I just have a thing for
Me
wrestling.
too. I watched all these documentaries.
Buff
I watched the
Bagwell?
Brian Hill documentaries and all that stuff.
Dude, I got Buff Bagwell on my show. I don't even give a shit if I paid him fucking $100 or not, bro. It's an honor.
Yeah, it's an honor. Yeah, I would have felt honored. Yeah.
I don't know if some of you guys watched that, but I did interview him for a little bit.
No, I did. I watched it at work while I was, while hearing it as a like.
You could
podcast.
tell he was
I-
drunk as hell, bro. You could tell he was fucking drunk.
Yeah, he sounded.
Oh,
yeah.
It was called Labo.
Relaxed as hell.
Yeah, that guy was just nuts.
Listen,
He's talking
anything
really
associated with the word Lambo, you're probably artard. All right.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'll be right back. I gotta do a round check, man.
yeah, round check.
Alrighty.
Mhm. Hey, Bulls fans, what's your team? That's funny, Tommy.
What's my team? The fuck is the Bears?
Anyway,
Well, Tommy,
Listen, if you're gonna get down with the nitty gritty, man, you better watch out.
hey, I've seen Tommy go off on people. He's rough.
Oh man.
We'll see.
Mhm.
Yeah, Shardo, come in here, bro.
I think CG blocked him or timed him out.
Time them out for like what 5 minutes. Let me see.
I tried to follow him on Twitter. He wouldn't accept.
I know he was a coward.
Oh, the
You're
Care
talking
Bears?
about that Lambo dude.
Yeah.
He called you the Care Bears. Yeah, the Care Bears.
Mm-hmm.
The Care Bears.
The Care Bears.
It's a parody for Chicago, yeah.
Yep.
No, I'm a Giants fan for me. I don't really care.
Oh, boy.
Listen, I will
no,
appreciate the 49ers for blowing getting the Packers up out of there.
Mm-hmm.
But, it's rough, man.
No, I finally saw it. Wow. The Care Bears.
Care Bears, man. We coming for y'all.
Oh, yeah, next year we have to play the Bears again.
We're coming for that ass, bro. We're coming for your
Well,
squad.
we play Chicago. You play Chicago again next year in MetLife. I'm going to that game.
YTC, y'all don't want no smoke either.
No, don't worry. You're gonna if DJ's playing good, you're not gonna want to smoke.
Man, we beat DJ ass already, bro. We ain't afraid of no DJ.
Bullshit.
The only DJ I'm scared of is fucking, nightclub DJs. That's it.
Hey, Corey, what do you think about the Bears?
Okay.
I think Justin Fields will make a drastic improvement next year, but he followed it up.
I like the Bears.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so too,
We
man.
play Chicago. We play CEO's team and his team. We play both your teams.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
You guys
I'm gonna
play
need the
our
Ravens
rivals
to
and no
beat you guys,
Because of the
man.
names.
Mm-hmm.
No, the Commanders. Now they're the Commanders now.
That is such a generic ass name. I can't.
I'm sorry,
I can't stand
hey,
They
watching.
stole from an AAF team.
Yeah.
In San Antonio, yeah.
Dumbass.
And I was a fan of that team in the AAF.
And that was right.
I was a fan of that.
I was right. They changed their color scheme just a little bit.
They look like the fucking the Sun Devils. They're not the Sun Devils. The fucking Arizona Hotshots when they were in AAF. They looked similar to the same uniforms as the
Okay,
LA
so-
Wildcats. My bad. LA Wildcats. That's the one. I was
They better
looking
not
for.
claim them Super Bowls.
Our defense
Their
made
uniform-
Justin Fields. Oh yeah, that was true. Our defense made Justin Fields looked like Joe Montana. That was true.
Yeah, that is a fact. He played one of his best games.
That was
I
his
think his
best
second
game.
best game outside of the Steelers.
I don't know, at that time, that was his best game because I think he had over 100 yards
Yeah,
and a
and
touchdown.
the Steelers game was his best in my opinion.
Yeah, when
The
Justin
Steelers
Fields
game.
broke off on that run, I was so hyped. I was like,
I
"Yo,
was
he's
pissed.
I'm like,
running
what the
all over
fuck?
them."
How did he pulled some Deshaun Watson shit on that dude. Like,
I
No,
was
for real.
pissed.
Deshaun Watson.
Yeah, but we lost to the efforts of porn star Jimmy and Debo and all them. So.
But yeah.
That's what I first wanted.
No, I'm actually gonna go to that game because my
That's
sister's a
quarterback
Bears
just
fan,
feel.
so I'm gonna go with her.
Our defense,
Yeah,
our
we might
defense
should go
will
to
probably
that
be
I'll
a
probably
lot
go to
better.
that game, the Philly game. So that's it for going to games for 2 games next year. Yeah.
I wanted my 49ers draft Justin Fields first.
Mm-hmm.
You wanted
I didn't know
to?
nothing
That's where I thought he was going. To be honest with you,
I know because
No, I
like
thought y'all were gonna trade Mac Jones for a second. I thought y'all were taking Mac Jones.
I
I thought they were
thought
taking Fields.
Dude, I wish I did an interview with Flair.
and see I thought because of Kyle because he likes the familiarity and he knows Justin Fields in the personal levels. I was like, all right, it's gonna be Justin Fields, and I said, all right, Jimmy's gone, and then we got Trey Lance, so I was excited, but then I was like, all right, now Jimmy has to play, and I was worried about that. So, man, but hey, it is what it is. That's what the Niners decided to do.
Yeah, you traded up with the Dolphins, so yeah, this is the first round pick you're giving to them.
And then our offensive coordinator may go to the Dolphins, which I think is a dumb idea.
Oh. Damn.
Mike
He's
Well,
the
McDaniel.
head coach.
Well, if he
What is
could
the
build
head
the
coach?
running game, if the scheme is perfectly like, dude, a Jalen Waddle would be like a Debo Samuel because he's very like this receiver they got in Miami called Jalen Waddle. He
They
could be
also got
exactly what they
Matt
need.
Collins. He's pretty good. And then Mike
No, no, no.
Gesicki, yeah, their security
But-
blanket.
Don't they got Devontae Parker still?
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
Devontae Parker,
think
he's
about
a veteran, yeah.
but think of Jalen Waddle like that.
And also
that
Matt
that
Collins and Mike Gesicki.
yeah, but think of Jalen Waddle as that Debo 2.0, bro. He can probably make him into like maybe a little bit like into that skill set level. Because there's something good about that Jalen Waddle kid from Alabama.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I actually wanted Jalen Waddle. Originally it was Devontae Smith, but I wanted Jalen Waddle at 11. I hope he was going to fall.
Dude, 1,000 yards receiving and 100 plus catches, bro. That's impressive by the rookie. And I think that's the thing
That was
that's
one of
going
my
to
mock
be.
drafts I did. I think my second mock draft, I had us taking him at 11. At first
No,
it was Micah Parsons, then it was Jalen Waddle when I did the mock
No,
draft this year.
I'm not saying he will be like a Debo. I'm just saying in this offense he would be like a 2.0 of a Debo. Like in
Good luck with that
McDaniel.
quarterback they have, because I heard he ain't shit.
No, but if they hire McDaniels as the head coach in Miami, I think they're gonna try to make Wallow into like a Debo type. Like
It's too late for that.
Well,
No,
utilize him as a running back, utilize him as an outside
it's-
thrower and everything. Yeah, like Debo.
Waddle is a deep threat guy. He's not a short dude. That's the thing that Debo's different, because he can do multiple things. Waddle is a deep guy because if you watch this tape in Alabama, he and Devontae Smith were the deep guys. So
Does Debo play special teams?
yeah, occasionally because we don't have a special team returner.
Well, I expect you guys to target at this draft in the mid round.
Yeah, I was thinking maybe you guys should probably put him.
You guys
in,
should target around the mid rounds a wide receiver that could be a return specialist. Yeah.
Brandon Ayuk, if he's a returner, the issue is him getting hurt because he runs hard, and if Debo, is the guy, he takes a lot of hits, so it's scary to have either of those wide receivers out there. That's
The best thing you can do is have depth. So for
You know?
situations like that.
And Jermichael Hasty, he is
he has
small.
ball issues. He has ball issues too.
Like he's my height. He's my height.
I'm the same height as. How tall is Debo? 5'11", 5'10"?
No, I think he's 6'1", 6 foot 6.
Oh damn! I'm 2 inches behind Debo.
No, I looked up Debo Samuel. It says 5'11", 215.
Yeah, so
I'm the same height as Debo then. Well, I'm the same height as Debo. Yeah.
Well, his body is a running back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's the same.
He's
height as
a- he's
Saquon.
a Swiss
the same
Army
height
knife.
as Most of these running backs.
He's our Kyle Juszczyk of the wide receivers.
Come on.
Jamar Chase is gonna light up the Lambs secondary.
Well, you
Not
said
if
Dixon.
not if
You
that
need
fucking-
Mixon.
Not if that front
You-
seven lights up Joe Burrow itself with that trash ass Bengals O line.
Well, are you talking about the running back Mixon? Because you said Dixon.
No, Mixon, Joe Mixon.
Yeah, that dude's a
Boomer
beast from
Shooter, yeah,
Oklahoma.
Dude,
I wanted him coming out of the draft, but then I was concerned about the incident, and I'm like saying we ain't gonna draft that guy.
That's the thing. That's the thing.
You know
that
who else wanted him?
I wanted Mixon too, and I also
thing
wanted
that killed
Dalvin Cook in 2017.
Oh, yeah,
But I knew he was going to be a red flag because they were going to back off of the incident, so that's what it was.
I know, he's a great running back. It's just unfortunate when you're 19, 20 years old. You're a dumb kid, and he did something stupid. So he learned his lesson.
And they got Tyler Boyd too. Oh yeah, Kareem Hill had that incident, and that's what got him cut in with the Chiefs.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah,
that's
they
might have gone to the Super Bowl that year if they didn't cut him for that shit.
Oh, you know what's even crazy about the Bengals this year's offense, bro? They got 3 damn stud receivers, bro. Like I can name you like the receivers who could be starters. Be a number 1 receiver in any team. T. Higgins, bro, he's easily a number 1 receiver. Jamar Chase is a superstar of the making. He is a number 1 for sure. And then Tyler Boyd, bro, if you're on a bad team, this guy would be like your real number 1 receiver out there.
The Ravens.
I don't like. The Bengals. They need O-line. That's all they need because their defense.
O-line's all they need.
O-line.
I didn't know how good their defense was. I was like, damn, their defense is.
Yeah, because it's Trey Hendrickson, Logan Wilson, Jesse Bates, Von Bell. All these, random goons they have on defense.
And Owusu, who's from San Jose, by the way. This guy comes from
YTC, you left out Eli Apple.
Yeah, and then they got the cornerback, and they got the cornerback Owusu, who comes. and they got the guy
Yeah, from the
Owuzie.
Cowboys, yeah. Owuzie, I know
No,
he
but
is,
he
yeah.
came.
Owuzie.
He came from my neck of the woods of San Jose, bro.
Shadows.
And he's from the Cowboys, so I didn't know that I picked him.
No,
Yeah,
he
from Dallas.
came from the neck of the woods of San Jose, bro. That's what I'm saying. That guy came from my city. But
That area. Hey, listen, that area freaks me out. Like it's more tougher out there than over here.
oh, dude, Southside, bro, you better watch what the fuck happens out there,
Yes.
bro. You get jump as fuck over there.
I-
Especially at school, bro. You got to survive for making it over
Yeah.
here.
Hey, I don't know how you survive, man.
Dude, I had to deal with bullying as a kid when I was growing up in San Jose,
Yeah, me
bro. You
too.
had to be
I did do
tough.
bullying
You
when
had
I
to be
was-
tough, or else they call you a pussy, bro.
Yeah, I dealt with bullying. I got
In this
jumped multiple
society,
times,
bro.
you know.
In this society, bro,
I'm
this is
taking my
nothing.
beatings.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just nothing to me.
Oh yeah, he is, huh? That's true. Burrow is coming off an injury. Yep.
I've had a lot of broken knees. I've had a lot of black eyes I came home with that I, fornicated a lot of stories to my mom at the time, that I ran into a pole or some shit.
Rambo went to
I've
Silver
been through all
Creek
it.
on East Side in the 90s.
Oh, my cousin, dude. I would have went to Willow Glen if not from the incident from my cousin, because he got killed and murdered during that incident. So that's why I had to move. It led me to it was in 2003 during the incident when he was going at it like a sophomore in high school. He got killed during the incident, but he got stabbed like 32 freaking times out there, dude, and it was scary. Dude, I didn't have it pretty made, bro.
Even though it's 18 years past,
A whole lot of gang shit.
I know.
Nah, my homeboy George that my brother grew up with, he got killed. Wasn't good.
Listen. I could tell you a lot of stories when I was on the bus as a little kid. How many, those, gangs would always fight.
A lot of the drive-by shootings is no joke, bro. They'll fucking jump your ass if they catch you wear like a red, or if they catch you wear a blue or red color, bro. They'll fuck you up.
Yeah, you can wear that.
Let's just say when I was growing up, when I went to accompany my mom, at the bank. Let's just say the thing got robbed, and basically, but they didn't get away with it. That dealt with all that stuff too.
Oh, dude, when I was wearing my 49er gears in San Jose, sometimes I had to put up with some fucking Raider fans that were acting like a fucking piece of shit.
Luckily, they caught the guys because they were idiots. They didn't know how to get out of time.
Yeah, CG. Hey, props to you, man. Like you and I, we saw some things, man. And we're doing good.
Oh, dude,
we're doing good. We're doing good.
Dude. You can't be wearing all that. You can't wear blue colors around the south. I mean, around different areas.
Green, no certain colors, because they're gonna think
you're
red. The wrong party, and you're gonna get clapped for it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude. And I'll tell you what, man. See, bro, I would play Willow Glen High School basketball because my cousin went there, and I was like coming out of middle school, but I was going towards. That was what led my parents to move away from San Jose because of the incident. If not for my cousin's incident, I don't think I would have never moved down Fresno. I think it had to do with safety concerns. My mom was too worried about the neighborhood. She thought I don't want to be. She didn't want me to be affected by all this gang affiliation, all that shit I was getting into, bro. I was in the borderline of getting there.
I know. Hey, listen. Hey, the 90s in California was not fun. It was not fun.
Oh, dude, growing up in Northern California, bro, a lot of the people I was close to, they were either Nortes, bro, so they were fucking playing that shit. But I don't affiliate with them. I don't. I just said it because I know the people around me that were, and I never like consider that because anytime somebody throws a 14, that means you're in the fucking gang or some shit like that. But there was always.
Yeah, but sounds like Chardol needs to take a trip there.
Oh, South San Jose, bro, it's not one of the safest areas to go to. Trust me, man. You gotta watch what you got. You cannot wear fucking blue shit over there.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, like I grew up not too far off from San Jose State, if I remember, because it wasn't too far off when you go down San Jose State. There was like a Danny's down there. There was like a DMV down the area. And then it was called Monterey Road is where I lived at. So I lived in the side of Monterey Road on the south side of San Jose. It was an ugly neighborhood, bro. It wasn't like the nicest place, bro. It's all fucking ghetto as hell, bro. Like you saw some mess up houses and a bunch of poor shit out there. It was pretty tough out there. They used to have this one nice burger joint, bro. They used to have this one burger joint called, I forget what the hell it was, but it's no longer in business no more. Used to be one of the most popular joints. But it would always be around that area. I forget the name of that burger joint, but it was one of the most popular ones in San Jose.
I know this one guy, he's a 49er. He was my coworker's husband. And we when we watched the games, I always had to go to his house to watch the game. He couldn't come over my house because I live on the south side. He lived on the north side.
Certain neighborhoods, yeah.
I'm like, man, so I'm glad I don't have to worry about all that stuff. Where I have to live. Can't go. I'll go wherever I want to go.
Well, the thing is, it's a good thing I never affiliate with neither of them, bro, because it would have been worse. Yeah. But I just knew family members and other people who were affiliated with that, so doesn't mean I was a part of it or not.
Live by the gang, die by the gang.
Yeah, my brother was lucky enough to get out of it because he made some dumb decisions at one point, and then it almost cost him his life. But it almost cost him his life, and then his friends died and all the other people he was close to. So it was something he had to live with, and he moved on. But then life became a tragedy like 3 years ago. So he's in a better place, but still, I still got to live with all these people.
Yeah.
OG.
Let's just say I knew the right people. That's why I never got jumped that much. Moving forward after, I knew the right people that would talk to other people with connections to games. So yeah, I was fortunate.
OG. Yeah, like the downtown of San Jose has always been the most crackinest place to go to, bro. Like anybody would have fun in that area, bro. It's fucking crazy.
We have.
You know what's crazy? I every time somebody instigated a fight,
past 10 o'clock at night. So yeah.
Every time somebody instigated a fight, I wanted to fight the instigator too.
And let me tell you what, and John Jay even said it perfectly facts that San Jose is pretty dangerous out there at times. Could be one of the most. Dude, you'd be lucky to survive out there. You have to deal with bullying.
I remember when I was a kid, there was this local community center called a rec center, and every day there was new tags, and they would always have to paint it every single day.
Graffitis.
And then they back then, before the alarms, it was just chains, and the chains were always cut, and there was always stuff missing: basketballs, jerseys, the old computers, those old box computers back in the day, and they didn't know what to do. That's how it was. That's how it was.
Yeah, remember the days of school? If we had to make it through, like survive at school, we had to make sure to avoid getting our lunch money fucking stolen by the fucking bullies, bro.
Man, that sucks. That never happened to me.
I had to put up with that shit. I even got ganged up, bro. I got outnumbered one time, but one time
multiple times. Let's just say I almost got my head ran over by a fucking bicycle, but luckily I dodged it. That's how close I've been.
Oh, dude, there was a one-time moment
with a fucking bike.
There was this one-time moment where I actually stood out to myself and I actually beat the shit of them because they caught me at a bad time and I was in my anger.
On the ground, pressed like you know how you're being arrested or some shit.
Oh, dude, that's where they forced me to take medication, bro.
And I almost got ran, but luckily I dodged it and then got away with it.
Oh, Resurrection. What's up, man? This guy, I think he's from San Jose or something. He's a cool dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a Niners fan, but he's a cool dude.
Yeah, Niner Sickness. Niner Sickness. Do you remember that story that Niner Sickness told us when he was
in prison or he was in jail or something? But he told me that he knows my brother because he helped him or something.
Oh, really?
My brother was always a religious guy. My brother always helped a lot of good people, and people like Sickness was inspired to do better in life.
Yeah.
Didn't he say he thanked my brother for helping him and changing his life perspectively? Is what he said.
Shout out to the channel, my dude.
Yeah. Hey, Resurrection, go pop in, bro. I'll let you in, man. I always see you I see you with other streams with other people on your channel.
This is a new person. Yeah.
No, he's been around.
Mm-hmm.
He's always been one of the very few guys I see every now and then.
Because you don't do hangout streams as usually, so I don't know half of these people now.
Yeah.
Then I'm out of
No, I've seen him around lately. Like when I was streaming my football games at the Levi Stadium, he was one of the other guys that popped in eventually. Because I think what's his name? Throwback with the Bay Area Throwback told him that it was like I was one of the guys he checked out.
Yeah.
I try to keep up as much as I can because I have to work on content as well.
Oh, Eastridge Mall, bro. That's like a big ass mall. I've been down there, and then there's a couple good malls down there. But yeah, Eastridge Mall is like the shit, bro. Yeah, it's a 3-story mall, 3-story mall, and then you go right towards there, dude. It's like there's everything out there, and then I think it's the Westgate Mall's another one also, if I'm mistaken, bro. I haven't been out in San Jose for quite a while, but I've been around. So
I don't know. The last time I was in San Jose was in 2000 and during the WrestleMania, I think 14, 15.
Oh yeah, where they had the at Levi's, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, so that was like during that time. But the best place to the best place to get the best donuts in San Jose is Yummy's.
Damn.
No, it's actually one of those donuts places I go to. It's best place, and then they got a couple different.
Donuts. I just go to my local place called Cuba Bakery. It's a bunch of Cubans that run that place. Them donuts are banging.
Yeah, if you ever want to go to a good breakfast place, there's this one place called the Bite of the Wyomies. It's right down.
Yeah,
it's right down.
I don't like we don't have we don't have any cool stuff over here where I live. But where you are, you have Jersey Mike's, all those
Shell, bro.
Barbecue places.
Jersey Mike's is across the river. I would have to walk like 15 minutes because
You're lucky.
I also have a Jersey Mike's where I'm at.
We still have a Toggles. around in town.
Oh man, I remember the Togos when I was a kid. We had one in the city. Then
I did have a Jersey Mike's where I'm at.
They moved.
Oh, yep, you're right. Oak Ridge Mall was on the south side. Yep, and then Eastridge was on the east side, and then you had the Valley Fair, which is in between Santa Clara. Yep, you're right.
Yeah, guys. Sorry to cut in, man. I gotta bounce, man. Y'all be safe. Y'all take it easy
appreciate
now.
it, man.
And fuck all y'all teams. Night.
He does that all the time. He does that all the time.
Yeah, he's funny. He's a funny guy.
I like him. I like
how he sounds. He sounds chill. I've noticed, man. He sounds like the kind of guy you can just. He sounds like the kind of guy you can just chill and drink a beer with and talk football with.
Yes.
Yeah, even you don't drink, but yeah, I drink occasionally, but not every time. So yeah.
Hey, Lawrence thought that was Conan, bro.
I forgot that was a wrestler because I remember when I was a kid, they did not show WWE or WWF. They showed WCW on the local television, and I remember one time I heard the announcer says Conan, and I was like, and then now I was like, oh yeah, that used to be a wrestler. So, yeah.
Conan, but in WCW, he went under the name K-Dog also, so that was another thing where he was part of the Filthy Animals, and then they had like a crew. Yeah. He was a part of the NWO for
Raven, yeah.
But then he was a part of the NWO as a Wolfpack too. So
Wolfpack with Kevin Nash, yeah, they were running the red color team.
Yeah, and the funny part is, dude, I interviewed one of Conan's guys that he worked with in the past which was Buff Bagwell. So
CG, I wish I would have watched it live. I saw like the ending of it, and I really wanted to ask, his thoughts on the Crockett or whatever his name is,
Jim Cornette. Jim Crockett or Jim Cornette.
Cornette.
Oh, Cornette.
Oh, dude, I think there was an interview where he said he never had a problem with Jim Cornette. He just didn't like Vince Russo more than he didn't like Jim Cornette, I think.
I mean, people have a lot of beefs with Russo. Cornette's a very respected person in the community of wrestling.
I like anytime you bring up the name Russo, that's when Jim Cornette freaks out. Oh yeah, I think this is Resurrex. What's up, Resurrex?
Yo, what up, bro?
What's up with it, man?
Yo, can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, we hear you.
For sure. What's going on, man? What you guys talking about tonight?
Yeah, just football, man. I don't know. Did you check out my wrestling interview with Buff Bagwell, bro? I had him on the show the other day. Like a while ago.
Nah, I didn't check it out yet, bro. I still gotta peep that.
Hey, nice to meet you. I'm John Jay.
Yeah, nice to meet you as well.
Hey, it's a pleasure, guys. I know CG Ruthless, man. I know you guys are, or he's, at least for him, he's a Niner faithful, man. So
I've known him for a long time, so yeah.
That's what's up.
If you see mine,
he has his hangout. He has like his hangout with my boy Bayer at Throwbacks and quite a few other guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought I'd just pop in tonight, man, and just kind of show my love for the channel and CG and the rest of you guys out here, man.
Nice.
Yeah. Hey, check out John Jay, bro. He's got like his own content for Niners, man. If you check him out,
John Jay.
Yeah,
it's 49ers Ultimate Report.
yeah, the guy with the Niners name on it.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'll definitely check you guys out, man.
I appreciate it.
Yeah,
Nice
no problem,
meeting
man.
Yeah, appreciate it, man. I'm always check out your hangouts, but every now and then when I come into your hangouts, I usually don't even have the time to jump in because it's either my wife's around or either just at the wrong time.
Yeah.
It's all good, man. I know how it goes, bro. I mean, it's the same thing with me. Like, I try to show love to everybody that I follow. You know what I mean? Because I mean, like, at the end of the day, like, you know, I follow hundreds of channels, and you know, obviously, I try to show love to every channel as much as I possibly can. You know, and especially like to a fellow 49er fan. You know, where are you guys based out of?
I'm in Fresno.
I'm from San Francisco, in an area called Daly City.
All right.
I'm from Richmond.
Richmond.
So you guys are. Sounds like you guys are all.
I'm the only non-Niners fan in here, so yeah.
Right on. Yeah, I stay out in San Jose, so you know, definitely all the cities are familiar neighboring cities to me. So
yeah, I grew up I remember growing up in Monterey Road, which is down the south side, I believe.
Monterey Road, yeah.
And then I don't know if you ever heard of this story, but I don't know if you heard of it in 2003. Remember that one guy that got stabbed 32 times at Whittle Glen or something?
I think I heard that was like what was that like a couple of years ago, right?
No, that was like a long time ago, 2003. This guy was stabbed like 32 times when he was going on an argument during the bus, and then his blood trails in Minnesota or something. Minnesota Rotor.
Oh, what?
Yeah, that was my cousin.
No fucking shit. Are you serious?
Man.
Yeah, that's the weird part. Like most people kind of like it kind of gets people the familiar. Like I think I remember what happened that time. It was like a long ass time, bro. Like that was like during a time where they were talking about how this guy had the blood trails in Minnesota, going towards Minnesota or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was my cousin, bro. Crazy. He died.
I know.
That's crazy, bro.
Shout out to your cousin, man. That's not fun to hear.
Yeah, no, that's some crazy ass shit, bro. I think I was thinking of something else because, yeah, I was thinking of I guess it was like a elderly woman that got stabbed or something in the city. So that was like a couple years. I think it was like last year or a couple years ago. That's what I was thinking of, but that's fucking crazy, bro.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy how it comes down in San Jose too, but it's not like everybody kind of thinks it's all nice. Not really. Depends on which area you live at too.
Nah, bro. San Jose has gotten real bad, dude. Especially like the east side. Like all you hear now is like sirens and break-ins and gunshots, bro. Like,
it's insane. I mean, I don't live there like I used to anymore. I live down the Central Valley, so it's not that bad.
I have the local Bay Area news channel, and every time when they talk about, you know, crime and stuff, it's San Jose and then of course Oakland, all that stuff. And people will say, "Oh, this city used to be a great city. Now what's going on?" So
dude,
yeah,
this is like going to the west side of Fresno is nothing compared to the south side of San Jose, bro. I keep telling people, like, they keep asking me why you're not afraid of that area. Because I'm used to this area, bro. I'm used to shit like this. It's nothing to me.
Yeah, for sure, bro. Yeah, all you hear nowadays in San Jose, man, is like you hear like sirens. You see like, you know, helicopters flying over looking for someone. You know, you hear gunshots. Like, shit's crazy, bro. Like I've lived in San Jose my whole life, bro, and I've never seen it to the point where it is now. Especially like the homelessness, bro. The homeless rate is huge out here right now.
Dude, San Jose used to be like an okay area where nothing was that bad, but it's gotten worse throughout the years. So that's what makes it suck about it.
Nah, for sure. It's definitely dangerous now.
Yeah, I remember growing up, man, like growing up during those times, it wasn't as bad, but you would always be able to go outside and go play. But nowadays, it's like too many damn shooting around that area sometimes.
Right.
So, you know, I don't know, like every time I leave my house and I cross back to the SF, you know, border, and I'm walking, there's always like a lot of homeless people. Some of them are mentally crazy. Others, you know, they carry weapons, and you got these unstable people. They get on the buses and they start harassing people. Some get a little bit violent. Some get a little bit freaky. and it's just scary. People are like, you know what, we're not going outside anymore. So that's why people are like, nope, they would rather stay inside because they don't want to deal with that stuff.
Yeah, well, the homeless has increased because of the COVID, bro. The COVID has kind of made it a significant hit for all the people that used to have jobs. They had to be unemployed and then they lost everything. So it's like that's just how the process has been going on. And it's kind of gotten worse throughout the time. So it's like, this is why they hired me at a certain place, bro, because they had to deal with a lot of these homeless coming around a lot more often now. Before that, it wasn't that big of a deal. Now they're just throwing us out there.
Yeah.
And I remember they were having me work at a bad area of Fresno, bro, and I was handling that shit like a boss out there. And then they told me that I was being too harsh and being too much of a dick to everybody. And I told them, dude, I'm not scared of none of you guys. Get the fuck out of here.
Shit.
Dude, they were complaining about what I was doing, bro. I wanted to let them know not to get in this fucking property and not to play this little kid shit with me.
Yep. Yeah. I remember just 3 days ago, I went to the grocery store, and there's a crazy mental person trying to shoplift, and because all the BS that happens here in the city, all that. That's why people are getting fed up, and they're moving out to Daly City because they're just fed up. And the security ain't doing nothing. And a lot of people are like, oh, are you going to stop them? And because, that's why I love my city, but because we moved out, it's like so bad. It's like a beautiful, wonderful city. Of course, it's always been expensive to live out here. It's become just like the Wild West. It's like it's not SF no more. You got horrible disparity of up at the waterfront, which is the bay and the ocean, and the tourist, and you have everybody else is struggling.
San Francisco used to be a really good place to go check out, and not so much like it used to be, man. Like I used to be able to go there like all the time to chill at that nice weather, dude.
Yeah.
I actually used to work there for a little while, man, in the Tenderloin and that area.
Oh yes,
Tenderloin. I've heard things about
dangerous.
Tenderloin.
Oh, dude,
bro.
they had me work at the Google place, the Google area, the Google
Judges told me a
convention.
lot of things about Tenderloin. So
yes.
You heard of that one? You heard of that one, John?
I felt bad. Hey, just saying that I know your pain.
Dude, they had me work at Golden State Park too at one point.
Yeah,
Tenderloin.
For these events out there.
Golden Gate Park has always been like where the remaining hippies and all these rich kids from the Pacific Heights area will go over there and waste their time and and now it's
Yeah,
it's a weird city. It's a weird city out here.
and then they got everything with different names and different, like they had that Google thing, whatever. And then they got that what is it? I think you guys got something called Westfield Mall or something down there.
Yeah.
And then and then there's the one place I liked the most was the San Francisco Bay Aquarium. It's pretty cool. I like checking that out.
Yeah.
Fisherman's Wharf is only for people who want to check out fishing.
Nah, don't go to Fisherman.
We have one
hopefully
in
the
Coney
city
Island
gets
from.
cleaned up and they fix every bit, but do not go to Fisherman Wharf. Don't go to the waterfront. Everything is so expensive. Like the In-N-Out burger place, they charge you like $20 for a burger. But you go to the In-N-Out where I live.
$21 for a burger?
Yeah.
The hell?
And
You ever been to some of them in some areas in San Jose, bro? Like for McDonald's, bro, you would have to pay
for $21.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, like for McDonald's, bro. If you go to McDonald's somewhere around different areas, like I think in Morgan
There's
Hill
a
or
place
somewhere.
we have called Novelty Burger. It's like a special burger joint. That's like gourmet burgers where I'm at.
I never,
in New Jersey.
Yeah,
Basically,
I never.
Them shits cost like what $6 to $8 per burger, and
they're
pretty good burgers.
Yep.
But $21, I can get like 2 or 3 of those.
Yeah, I remember going to like
21 for one burger.
I remember going to McDonald's for a breakfast at Morgan Hill, and they charged for 2 sausage muffin with eggs for like $13 fucking dollars. And
oh yeah,
what
that area,
fuck?
area is expensive.
Or you can go to Five Guys. Those shits are good too for $21.
No, but yeah, Morgan Hill is kind of fancy, Richie for people too. But
I don't like
we have a Five Guys format in
no.
Harrison.
Oh, listen, I can tell you stories from the San Mateo County, all the little cities, Morgan Hill, Redwood City, that area.
Your is good, but it's a little pricey.
Hell expensive. The minimum wage is higher over there than San Francisco. Like the minimum wage is almost $20.
Yeah, Morgan Hill's a nice little town if you want to live in a nice quiet town. Yeah, but yeah, that's where Jeff Olbrich comes from, is Morgan Hill.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I mean, Then you got Gilroy with the outlet mall and all kinds of stuff out there. I remember
that's where Robert Guerrero, the boxer, is from. Gilroy
and Jeff Garcia.
Yep.
Hey, the Garlic City, man. I don't know. Have you ever guys tried garlic ice cream?
Ugh, that sounds nasty.
It just has that taste bud flavor. That's all it tastes. Dude, it tastes like a regular vanilla, but as soon as you taste it, it just has that garlic taste on your tongue or something.
Speaking of garlic, the Giant Stadium had the Gilroy garlic fries, which is the best French fries in
San Francisco Giants?
Yeah. It's the best.
Oh, they have them with the Niners too.
Oh yeah. The Candlestick Park, the Gilroy.
Wait, what do you guys have?
Oh
That's
my
so good?
gosh, it
What
was
do you
to
have?
die for.
Yeah, we have them at Levi's too.
I don't. Yeah.
Wait,
'cause,
what are you talking about? What food?
It's called garlic fries.
So basically,
Oh,
it's
garlic
French
fries. We have that in MetLife. We had that in East Rutherford, so yeah.
Oh, so it's everywhere. But anyway, it's basically French fries.
I've
Very
had those
thick,
in
very salty.
MetLife.
They pour like a special oil, and then they put like these creamy, delicious, crunchy garlic. And when you mix them all together, oh my god, I don't know.
Oh, you're making me hungry for that shit.
Yeah, me too. But I usually get that or garlic fries. One of the two that comes with Parmesan seasoning.
You know what
fries,
I like better? Oh, I think Josh had to go, man, but he's a cool dude.
Yeah,
I think he can get tired. No, but you know which place I like the most that has that seasoned taste is Red Robin's when they got those fries with the garlic taste. Oh my god! You ever try those ones where it has that garlic flavor with the Parmesan?
You know what? I'm gonna visit Fresno so I can eat all the cool food out there.
Hey, I'll show you around town.
I want to go. There's one close to MetLife Stadium.
Well, technically,
5 minutes from there.
Yeah, well,
there's
technically,
Red Robins and Buffalo Wild Wings. I'll probably go to the Red Robins.
Well, technically, I don't.
The Buffalo Wild Wings.
Well, technically, I live in Clovis, but that's still like 12 minutes away from Fresno.
But yeah, that's what I did after the Washington game. Before I went home, I went to the local Buffalo Wild Wings. I had a couple of wings. Then I got home in time for TRL stream. So yeah,
it's all good. It's all good, bro. Come on anytime. Hey, you're more than welcome to come on anytime. Hey, I want to see Bay Area Throwback jump in also. He's a cool ass dude.
I'll go sub you up then. I'll do you a favor.
He does sports hangouts like I do too, so he does it like a daily basis.
I'll go do you the favor.
Oh yeah. Hey, but John Jay, you should definitely check out Resurrection, bro. He does exactly the same thing when it comes to hangouts. He'll have everybody else.
I'm looking.
No, he does hangouts too.
Yeah.
He's got like random other fans just like you guys do. He does the same shit.
Yeah.
But everybody shows their faces mostly.
Yeah.
I only show my face for special occasions or for like interviews, so yeah.
But if we play your Giants, of course I'll have to consider interviewing you.
Yeah, no, actually, don't worry, I'll show my face. It's.
That's all right. You can just be like Simus, bro. Simus didn't even show his face when I interviewed him on my show.
No, I'll show my face on a couple of streams, so I can tell you personally. So yeah.
Yeah, but I interviewed a couple.
Everybody rocking my hat because I'm gonna probably wear a hat if I do it.
Yeah, and then, you know the interesting part about these people I've interviewed lately, man. There's some good content creators I've actually gotten good contact with.
Yeah,
I love wearing beanies and caps. I'm a sucker for wearing hats a lot. So
even with Simus, bro. Even when I interviewed him for that time being, bro, he got me some good amount of views, even without him showing himself. I don't know. He just got a good followers for his Cowboys, and then the other guy,
Vengeance
was it? No, Okoye Media. He's got a huge following.
Speaking of wrestling, well, guess who's hosting NXT Vengeance Day 2 weeks from now?
Who?
You're making me feel jealous, man. You know all these great people. I know Vengeance nobody. Day. I'm a nobody. I'm a loser.
I don't know about you saying a nobody, man. You got some good names, dude. She got sports on the stream before I did.
She got sports on there, yeah.
So you had somebody,
on your show. You also had Rudy and these other dudes.
Shout out to She Got Sports, but my favorite guest.
Yeah, Lauren. Shout out to Lauren.
Fern Glenn.
She's nice.
I'm surprised she knew me for years because I was one of her sub. I'm like, damn, she recognized me. I'm well known in the Giants community.
No, but I remember some people were kind of putting some bad names under her the bus, and I kind of just thought, nah, she seems like a nice person. Like I thought, people have bad. Maybe some people had some bad experience with her, but I think maybe she's not as bad.
I've been subbed up to her since 2017. Remember the Eagles game where we lost on a 61-yarder field goal? Her reaction, I subbed it up when she was crying on that.
Oh yeah, she was like.
She was tearing up. Yeah.
Are
You threw your
trash.
name.
We are. I just had to stop and laugh. That was so humorous.
It was when Jake Elliott broke our hearts. So yeah, I would have felt the same way. I literally punched a hole in the wall when we lost to the Eagles. So yeah.
Yeah, I guess Resurrection will check out your guys' channels. He'll follow you guys.
I'll holler you up,
He'll definitely.
Yeah, I found his channel already.
Yeah, he'll definitely want to check out you, John Jay.
Hang on. Let me go do that right now. Pull up my phone.
Oh, and YTC, bro, he'll probably like your channel too because you do pick'ems and wrestling, so he likes wrestling also.
Wrestling, I'm gonna host. I already hosted the Royal Rumble. I'm gonna do Vengeance in 2 weeks from now.
Yeah,
after the Super Bowl. It's post Super Bowl. Yeah.
Jerry,
no wonder why it's a small world because Resurrection comes from the same category I came from, bro.
My
so we all grew up on the same cloth.
But yeah, CG, my reason for doing these wrestling streams, well, because to diversify the audience and because the off season, it's gonna be a very, very long wait, and I want to have consistency to my channel.
I'm trying to see. I'm gonna try to contact back to Buff Bagwell, and I will try to see if I can get Lex Luger on.
I'm gonna be doing a lot of. You're gonna see the most active I've ever been in my 5-year career
Lex
for YouTube.
Luger,
so yeah,
all those muscles, and then of course, Big Papa Pump, whatever his name was,
Scott
Steiner.
I like that dude. I don't know why. Maybe because I said,
his son's the NXT champion right now.
I wish
his
I
son,
was
Ron Breaker?
No, it's his nephew.
Yeah, his nephew.
Like his dad,
the nephew
like his
of
brother.
Scott Steiner is the champion at NXT right now, so he should be fighting on this Tuesday for NXT. So John, if you want to see his nephew, so you can see him there.
Oh, dude, his nephew is like exactly like Scott Steiner, but more of his
Braun
brother.
Breaker, yeah.
But Braun Breaker is
over there.
I think they're gonna elevate him in a couple of years to the main roster, but
He's
better not.
Teaming up with Tommaso Ciampa for the Dusty Cup, so yeah, in honor of Dusty Rhodes.
Yeah, that's kind of weird. Oh, and Crazy Juice agrees with me. He likes Red Robins. Dude, I like Red Robins for certain reasons because of their fries, the garlic fries or whatever they put onto it, and I like their certain other food. But
I've had Red Robins.
When you guys were talking about fries, you guys made me crave asada fries.
Oh, now you're making me starving, damn it.
Asada fries? I never heard of that. Asada.
Like carne asada fries? Yeah, they put it with cheese on nachos or something like that. Oh my god.
Oh, you're Spanish, Crazy Juice? I didn't know you were Spanish. Yeah, carne de asada, ya me gusta eso. Yeah, I know.
I know the majority of our fans who are from California are Latin because they're from LA.
Oh, dude, asada fries is like we put nacho cheese on it. We put nacho cheese with all that other stuff with guacamole and a bunch of other shit. Oh my god, it makes me crazy.
She's like in the Mission District, the biggest Latin community in San Francisco. You got the dudes with the low riders, custom with the Niners.
No, my best friend's a Packers fan. And he's Mexican, so yeah, I know.
She's
my
like,
best friend's Mexican. So
I remember like they do that carnival, that festival. And
Dia de los Muertos, what?
No, it's a thing that happens around May.
Oh, Cinco de Mayo, yeah, Cinco de Mayo.
So
Latino.
Yeah, so basically, like there's a group of chapters of lowriders, and a lot of them have like the custom Bay Area, but the majority have Niners on them, and then you got the dudes with the very attractive Latin girls. I'm like, damn, these dudes are balling.
The girls that look like fucking Becky G and Sofia Vergara looking girls, yeah, them fine asses. J-Lo ass, yeah.
And they're really good people. They're really good dudes. It's just that because they look very buff and a little bit scary. A lot of people are freaked out of them, but they're really
there are a lot of humble people.
Oh, they're like super nice. I remember one time.
And very passionate. So yeah.
I remember one time, I was working and they were doing like a little, just showing the low riders and little cart thing at this little area nearby the Cow Palace, and I had to be a supervisor, and I was like, putting all the stuff away, and like the head guy was, hey, yo, let me help you. He said, oh no, I work here. He said, nah, my mom raised me right, so I'm gonna help you. So he got all his boys, and they're so nice. They're nice dudes. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's just that unfortunately, people get that bad misconception if you look a little bit different, and that's the thing that
I'm mad they blocked my backlash video, man. CG, they blocked that shit. They're already on some BS, man.
I know. Shit, man.
They blocked my backlash video for the ranking of pay-per-view things. I'm mad about it.
What? They fucking took... Dude, I thought that shit was a good video.
Down backlash. One of my pay-per-view rankings. They took it
I just saw the No Way Out one. I just saw the No Way Out, and then when you brought up that No Way Out video, bro, it reminds me of the time I went to that event at the Cow Palace,
Yeah,
bro.
because I put the Eddie Guerrero photo. Yeah, the photo.
Yeah,
of
I
Eddie
was
Guerrero
there.
putting on the
I was
tag.
there, bro. I'm not even kidding, bro. I was there at the same time that Bailey went to that event. Crazy world. Crazy world. Crazy world.
No Way Out. Yeah.
No,
Well,
I actually had.
doing TLC and Extreme Rules. I already did
Dude,
all the major
I
pay-per-views.
actually had that shirt where it had the No Way Out pay-per-view shirt where it says February, I think 14 or something on the 2004 event,
with the,
and I
with the
had a shirt
mugshot
with
of Eddie
Guerrero. Yeah, I had the one with
Wait,
shirt
like
with
he was wearing
Guerrero and
mugshot?
Lesnar.
Yeah, it was Lesnar and
Kurt Angle,
Guerrero.
Cena, and Big Show on the
Cena
thing.
and Big Show and Goldberg. Yeah, basically Goldberg interfered in that match. Yeah.
Yeah, Goldberg was there just sitting down, and then Paul Heyman called him out, and I think Lesnar called him out, and then he got speared, and then he got ejected, and then
because Stone Cold gave him the ticket. Yeah, ahead of time. Stone Cold gave him
he did. I thought that was a good way to start. And then what makes it so
led to the farewell match between both of them at WrestleMania. So yeah.
Yeah, it was pointless at that point. But when I saw, you know what makes it so legendary is that Guerrero made one of the best cheating stealing matches in history by winning that match.
Yeah.
I mean, even though his last match, that had a good way of ending. Even, that had a good ending to his career. But damn, bro, I wish he never died. I don't know. I just miss him. Like, I have his shirt. I have like one of his shirts that I just ordered called "Cheat to Win." I got that shirt.
No, because the thing about Eddie Guerrero, I didn't grow up that around when Eddie was at his prime, but when I saw from him, whether he was a face or a heel, he was very charismatic. He commanded the audience. He had people in their hearts and everything. He knew how to.
They loved to hate him, but they loved him in certain ways, bro. Like the thing about Guerrero,
everybody loved him for that. Yeah.
The thing about Guerrero was, I watched him throughout my childhood days, bro. And I'll tell you what I loved about Guerrero. Guerrero was very entertaining. Dude, he knew how to sucker people. He knew how to win matches. That's what makes him so good. He was a good heel. He was I think he was more of a
heel. Both either heel or face. He was good. Yeah.
No, I think the heel Eddie was the best one I like because he always had the way of winning matches by cheating. Remember that time where he actually was trying to protect China and stole the victory, acting like he didn't know any better, bro? I knew from right there this guy was playing a fucking cheat ass shit.
Yeah.
And then I remember a time when he was in WCW. People forget the fact that he was actually underrated there. They just didn't use him right. So he had this LWO.
Yeah, a lot of good matches with Benoit and Jericho, and
Malenko too. He had a good match.
The man of many holds, yeah.
And then he had a match with Jericho during those classics too. And dude, I feel so damn old, bro. That's how it makes me so memorable. When anybody who has never seen Eddie Guerrero wrestle, bro, I'll tell you a lot of the stories, bro. I'll tell you a lot of the stories as growing up watching Guerrero, dude. I miss those days.
Yeah,
dude. There's nobody like him. There's nobody like him.
I remember ESPN. They did a week for the 2009 WrestleMania, and
it was in Dallas. 2009, yeah.
First, they talked about Stephanie, what she does, Vince, but then they went to a little bit, of the Benoit, stuff, and then they talked about Eddie Guerrero, and they talked about with the wife, and how she was a big pioneer for Eddie, because a lot of people didn't know this, but that was his manager, his wife. So his wife, his kids would travel with him, and they would homeschool their kids. So their kids, their family, and then you Rey Mysterio, the Chavo.
I met Mysterio.
Yeah, basically, it was like a tribe, it was a group, and they were explaining, when they went to WWE, Vince McMahon, who is a mastermind of whatever he does, it works. It works. So he became a really popular star, and it really shows you that Vince McMahon was like, this guy, the generation where he comes from, there's a reason why the Guerrero name is still popular until this day.
Well, okay, to answer the question by him, I've only seen a little bit of Steve Young's prime. That's what made me a fan of the Niners, because of Steve Young. So it was during '97 when I got it.
I saw the early.
I remember watching Steve Young in '97 during the time.
2007, yeah.
I don't like it. 1997. Yeah, 1997, 1998 were the
That's what
last
happened to
2
the
years
Giants.
of Steve Young's career, and
Mostly
I
like
only seen two.
I was able to see him, and he reminded me of the new quarterbacks today, because a lot of people
He can
forget
scramble.
Steve Young was a scrambling quarterback like a Russell Wilson, and a lefty. So people forget
Yeah,
you do need a quarterback that's able to be mobile, and
yeah. And Steve
yeah,
Young was
you guys have
very
a lot of
much,
quarterbacks to compare to because
dude.
really for
Watching
me,
Steve Young.
Eli's been there for my entire life, from a little boy all the way to an adult. He was always the quarterback for me, at least. So, yeah.
I only got to see Steve Young throughout his end of his career, bro. What I saw about Steve Young as a kid was watching him play was like, okay, I'm hooked on this team. I don't see no reason my parents can convince me to a Cowboy after I watched Steve Young. I said, nah, I'm sticking with Niners. Steve Young was the reason why it made me a fan, and I still am one of the like. If anybody ever tells me who's my favorite all the time, it's gonna be Steve Young. So don't even go any further.
Go ahead.
I witnessed when Jerry Rice, I think, got his 100 touchdowns.
I may sound like a delusional, but I will say Steve Young is better than Montana, and I know I'll probably get some heat for that shit. But
I remember it was on ESPN Monday Night Football, where Steve Young threw a deep pass to Jerry Rice's 100 touchdown. I remember that game. It was like so epic. I
remember a time that when he played at Monday Night Football, dude, that one matchup, bro, he made that play ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
And then I remember the playoff game against the Green Bay Packers.
Yes.
He had that stumble snap, bro. He had that stumble snap, but he was still able to get it to Owens, bro. That's one of the most.
I remember when I had the Green Bay Packers. He says, "Oh, that's the Jerry Rice fumble. That's why you guys won." I can't believe they're still salty about that. It wasn't a fumble.
Oh yeah, it was against the Raiders, but then there was a different game where Steve Young actually had one of his better games. Like I think during the '97 season, that's where he had Garrison Hurst at running back. He had J.J. Stokes, Jerry Rice, and then they had T.O. in his early years. And then they had Ty Street. No, Ty Street didn't come until the next couple of years. But they had some good receivers coming in. And then Steve Young actually had a Pro Bowl year. And then in 1989, his career was ended by Arenas Williams.
Yeah. But
I remember that because that's what made him force him to retire. And then Garcia played.
Yeah, but you do remember that was his fourth concussion.
Yep, it forced him to retire. That's why he decided to retire.
Yeah.
And
plus he was 38 years old already. He was 38.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was old anyways. That's the thing. In today's football, quarterbacks can play longer now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
quarterbacks can play longer.
Technology, modern medicine, technology.
Rodgers, dude. Rodgers can play up to maybe the next 5 years.
Yeah, but unfortunately,
thanks to modern medicine and technology.
Unfortunately, Rodgers, I don't know what he wants to do. I think his brain's all like broken,
If he wants to play, he's gonna play for Denver. But to me, Rodgers comes off as a guy who's I'm basically content with everything I've done. I've accomplished everything there is to the NFL.
And to all our Niner fan base, bro, do not even say he's coming to us, bro. He is not coming to us. As much as I love to see him come to us, he ain't coming.
Price tag like a Green Bay wants
you guys drafted Trey Lance at number 3. You're not
like a bunch of first round picks. So we don't have any first round picks.
The realistic, the way it's if we were to trade Jimmy Garoppolo, then that's but I don't think it's gonna happen, dude. I just don't see it happening.
If Garoppolo's getting traded, I'm thinking the Steelers. That's the biggest.
I feel bad. I think
this may sound like a crazy move, but let's say if it is a dumb move by this organization, what if Josh McDaniels ends up moving on from Derek Carr and we just give him Jimmy Garoppolo? We take Carr for 1 year and make it look like a Stafford move by the Rams. Then what?
Derek Carr would actually help out with the weapons you guys have compared.
And then Trey Lance would benefit, bro. Then Trey Lance would benefit another year of learning. And then after that, Carr could just test the market and go elsewhere.
Hey, listen, I know Raider fans.
I just want to sign Trubisky as a backup for Daniel Jones. I want Trubisky.
I know Raider fans are going to murder me, but
I want Trubisky.
I would not be surprised if
pressure DJ ended up playing better.
Let's give Carr to the Niners and take Jimmy Garoppolo.
Because Josh McDaniels likes Jimmy Garoppolo and he knows him, so that's a familiarity.
Anyway, I'm not speculating nothing.
But it's not going to happen. I'm just saying that if we were to pull like a Rams move.
Yeah. I've already written my mock draft. I'm just waiting for the and Super Bowl to be over.
Trey's the future. I'm hoping they give him the fair chance. At this point,
I got picks 1 through 31 right now.
picks 1 through 30 actually.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I just need the Super Bowl results before I make the final 2 picks.
Man, dude, your pick'ems were on point that year. You had some really good pick'ems during that season.
No, but I'm talking mock drafts. I'm doing mock drafts.
Oh, dude, we definitely need to do like some mock draft. Oh yeah, dude.
This is my 6th year doing a mock draft. Year number 6.
So the roundtable, so the NFC West roundtable, we're gonna start doing this this draft season after that. So I think that's where we're gonna start doing our roundtable when we do draft season.
I might do a special draft stream and have you guys on, and maybe just talk who we go pick by pick who's gonna get drafted by this and that vote.
And I think that's the plan for the network. They're trying to decorate a new logo for us, and they're trying to make a schedule for the draft season and throughout the off season. So we're gonna go by next week on the roundtable. Since Joe Baggs is the representative, I hate to say it, but he is the representative for this.
Let's just say, assuming he doesn't get traded, let's just say I have the Rams and Steelers taking quarterbacks in my mock draft.
That would make sense in a certain extent, but you know what sucks? We don't even have a first round pick. I love to get a first round pick for Jimmy Garoppolo, to be honest, but I don't see it.
Hey, listen. I know TOP's not here because what I want to say is a little bit mean, but TOP's team gave Mike Glennon a big contract, and he wasn't even good. So imagine what Jimmy Garoppolo, who has proven, he's an NFL caliber quarterback. Don't be surprised if a team say, "Hey, we're very desperate. Let's give him a first round pick."
And he flops over there. Yeah, like Mike Glennon did.
Yeah.
So
or you can see the Steelers do it, bro, because they're looking for a quarterback at their Big Ben.
Here's the thing with the Steelers: they have a winning infrastructure because they have Mike Tomlin as their head coach.
Listen, like the Steelers have a good offensive line. They have Najee Harris. They have a lot of wide receivers. Their defense is good.
Juju and Chase Claypool and Pat Freiermuth.
Yeah, pretty much, man.
And also, Big Ben was doing the same thing. Jimmy, short passes, and the receivers would run it, so he would do the same thing.
Here's the thing: unlike Big Ben was a statue at that point,
and the running game's solid.
At least Jimmy could move around the pocket. That's one thing, yeah.
And the Steelers' running game's not that bad. Najee Harris is a beast out there.
And the Steelers, cleared up a lot of cap space because what happened is that entering 2020, they owed Ben Roethlisberger $45 million because they backloaded the contract. So what they did was Ben Roethlisberger took $16 million and gave that money. So they got a lot of that money back from Ben Roethlisberger. So,
did they put the money on incentives or something? Or backloaded it, I guess?
But can we cut like D Ford during this offseason, or is it pretty much going to be dead cap space if we cut D Ford?
D Ford? So basically, this is what they did. They restructured his contract twice, so they owe him for this year. They have to pay him $12 million. If we cut him, I think we have to pay $12 million in dead money. I got to look at the contract, but it's not going to be as bad as we think. And plus, the majority of the money was going to be paid if he was on IR. That's why they fixed the contract. So his base salary was $6 million, and the rest. So basically, because he didn't play, he got all of his injury money.
So wait, guess who I checked out? The Niners just fired our tight ends coach, man. What the fuck? What happened?
Oh man, I don't know.
No, I just looked at the article and it just popped up that the tight ends coach got fired.
Anyway, see, I think I have to agree with Tommy. We gotta fire the special teams. We were 27th in the NFL, 27 in special teams. That is horrible.
But Richard Hightower is a Shanahan guy. He ain't gonna fire that bum.
I know. Shanahan is so biased when it comes to his coaches. He's so biased.
And his players.
And that's why we kept Jimmy as long as we did. And a lot of the fans who like
and Tom Compton, bro, that guy sucks. Come on.
I don't even want to start with Tom Compton.
Dude, just like John Chapman says, those are the Kyle Shanahan loyalty programs or some shit.
And John Chapman knows how to read film. He does those film breakdowns.
Dude, John Chapman and Josh Putin are really good film junkies. Nobody even gives John Putin enough recognition, but he's got good followers.
I know he reached out to me, but I haven't heard back from him.
Oh, he's always inboxed me from time to time, but
But I'm not
Pretty
gonna
soon
bother
I'll
him.
Pretty soon I'll give me a computer.
That's
why
not-
not, bro?
Graphics.
Why not? He's a good dude.
Dude, I don't want to send like 20 messages.
Well, where did you get? Where would you get view?
Wait, how many
where do they
messages
get
did you
film
send
from?
him?
Just one.
But where does John
Dude,
Chapman get his film from? Like, this is some subscription or something?
All right. I'll send him another message tomorrow morning. All right, how about that?
I don't
No,
think
it's not
I don't think
changing,
it
right?
bothers everybody,
Where
bro.
does he get his
Like you
film
said, if
from?
it's 20 times, it's different. But
You know,
a second
No,
time is
because I'm
not that.
intrigued to get film. That's
like-
why I can do graphics.
like I don't
Yeah,
know.
slide him at right tackle. Yeah, but
A lot of people like Steve White says that there are a lot of people who like message them like 20, 30 times because like they don't hear back. But Steve White is in the NFL Network. Like Vern Glenn, I sent him one message and he got back to me. Why?
how can I get him on my show?
If you have Twitter or Instagram, just send him a nice message and be respectful. Be respectful.
Yeah. Hey, I'm gonna probably end the stream anyways, bro, because I got.
Also, he works
Yeah.
Sunday through Thursday, so he only can do
Yeah, it's getting
Friday
late,
and Saturday
I
shows.
guess, for
Yeah.
here actually. Yeah,
Hold on.
midnight over here.
So I could
It's
just
about to
get
be
back to him on
2
Twitter,
where
right?
I'm at.
Yeah, if you have a Twitter or Instagram.
Okay, man. All right, guys. I'm
Yeah.
gonna
I'll
end the
let you
stream.
guys.
And
Good stream.
Before we go, I have a
Yeah.
question for John J and CG.
Yep.
Who would you like to be Trey Lance backup?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Well, it depends on the draft or depends on the free
Didn't you
agency.
say
But
Marcus Mariota at one point? You recommended him?
I would not recommend him, dude. That dude's not that. He's I don't know.
dude, Marcus Mariota, even though he has a 10-game under 500 record, because his rookie year he went 3-13, so it's not his fault. The team was trash, but he took that team to the playoffs twice, and they beat the Kansas City Chiefs before Patrick Mahomes.
So you think he'd be a nice backup? Okay, then maybe.
I think because like Marcus Mariota, I think he's only 28, 29, so he's still young. And you put Trey Lance, it's good competition because if he's a free agent, because they changed his contract to 1 year, $6 million. If he's a free agent, and I don't know what they want to do, with the quarterback, the Niners could get him on a cheap deal. Look at Mitchell Trubisky, who was a starter for like 3 seasons or 4 seasons with the Bears. He went to Buffalo 1 year, $8 million.
Wait, isn't Jacoby Brissett a free agent or no?
That's
Jacoby
a good
Brissett
question.
will help because he's a good deep thrower.
I mean, if he's available, that would be the one guy I want to go after because he seems like a suitable backup at this point.
Actually, that will be even more cheaper.
Jacoby Brissett, yeah.
would be pretty good because
I know, because remember, we have to pay Debo, we have to pay DJ Jones and Aziz Al-Shaair.
And Arden Key.
So we have to find either a cheap quality quarterback or I don't trust Sudfeld. So
Yo, what up, guys?
What's up, man? I'll be right back. I gotta do a round check.
Wait, what are we talking about?
We're talking about
Quarterbacks?
who's going to be the backup quarterback for
Trey
Lance? Because that's going to be the biggest question. Because Nate Sudfeld, he ain't good. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I speak from experience.
Yeah, Jimmy G is gone, Merrill. Jimmy G is gone.
Yeah, he's gone.
He's trash, bro.
He did his farewell speech. And
Yeah, I saw that press conference. Yeah. He's like, yeah, farewell. Thank you, guys. It was nice in the Bay. I'm out of here.
Yeah.
That's pretty much what he said along the lines.
Yeah. So, because you got all of these idiots who I like to call the cone heads, and they said Trey Lance. Trey Lance.
Nancy's too raw, man.
And we would have won the Super Bowl. You're dumb.
Trey Lance is too raw, bro.
Really carried a team. Yeah.
No, he's too young, man. He's too raw right now.
Inexperienced, yeah.
Yeah.
But you could see that the things he can do that Jimmy can't, that is very exciting.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
He's got a deep arm. He's athletic.
Mm-hmm.
Guy is strong.
I know he has a 75-yard touchdown to Debo, and then he also has
one of his highlights
40-yard touchdown to Debo. So you see what he can do that Jimmy can't. Yeah.
You definitely see the potential. It's just that he's got to learn the playbook. He's got to learn how to read defenses. He's got to learn the speed of the game. There's a lot that goes into being an NFL
Your skill
quarterback.
set is just as good as your intelligence for the
Wait,
game. So yeah,
isn't Gardner Minshew a free agent? Because I think his rookie contract's up.
they're going to resign him for the Eagles. They're obviously going to resign him.
I don't
They
know.
are.
If they
I mean,
trade for him.
I don't know. Isn't Nick Foles available after the Bears contract or not? 'Cause I think he would be.
I think he's got. I think one more year or so.
Oh, one more year?
Yeah, I think one more year.
I'm thinking of another quarterback. I don't know. This may sound like an unpopular one, but I'm not gonna say it, dude, because then it would sound stupid. What if we do?
Brian Fitzpatrick? I'm playing.
Nah, what if we end up getting Mike Glennon's bum ass?
I'm a laugh.
I laughed my ass off because Shanahan thinks he can make anybody. Dude, Shanahan thinks he can make any trash look good, bro.
Dude, he could not do it with Beathard. He cannot do it with Mullins.
No.
So
he ain't doing shit. He stuck up in Chicago. He stuck up this year in New York. So yeah.
No.
I would bring back Nick Mullins because he at least he knows.
Might as well bring back Nick Mullins if you're, before you
Actually,
you guys, if I was San Francisco, I'll sign Mitchell Trubisky.
I mean, Nick Mullins
that's why I
knows
want
the
backing up.
system. He does know the system, but just don't put him as starter.
That's why I want backing up for the Giants. Yeah,
Kyle Shanahan decided, you know what?
Because after hearing reports of what Matt Nagy did to Mitchell Trubisky, I mean that says it all right there. That just says it all. Like how he was trying to sabotage Trubisky, he used him as a scapegoat. I mean, if I was if I was San Francisco,
that should have kept Trubisky. I was baffled when y'all cut him. I was baffled.
Right, exactly, because he has a winning record. That Mitchell Trubisky led us to those not back-to-back playoff, but like 2 out of the 3 years he led us to a playoff. He led us to the playoffs. And
dude, I haven't even said anything bad about Trey Lance, bro. I like Trey Lance. I'm a big fan of Trey.
I don't want to hear only the defense. Mitchell Trubisky was also part of the reason why we won some of those games in 2018 and why he saved Matt Nagy's ass in 2020.
Yeah, speaking of Matt Nagy, bro, you guys fired his ass anyways. Then you got that coach. You got the coach from the Colts.
He's a piece of shit. Fuck Matt.
Hey, but KO. Hey, but KO, what do you think of the new coach you guys hired?
Matt Eberflus? I like him. I really like him.
At first, I
doesn't that sound like Butters?
At first, I thought he sounded like Butters with extra bass in his voice for some reason. No,
hey, KO, man.
Like
hey, KO, I followed you on Twitter, but I don't know if you followed me back yet.
Oh, I gotta check again. I haven't been on Twitter in a minute though, but yeah.
You were telling me to follow you on Twitter the other time.
Yeah, I'll definitely follow you, man. I've just been like kind of busy, but yeah, I need to get back on Twitter.
You like that Buff Bagwell interview, did you?
Huh?
You like that Buff Bagwell interview?
Yeah. That's cool, man. I used to watch WCW. Used to watch Buff Bagwell. But Goldberg was one of my favorite wrestlers. I mean, I like Buff Bagwell. He's cool, but yeah, I used to watch
Goldberg. Yeah.
I was more of a Macho Man because I liked his little persona, and he had the ladies with him.
Yeah, Macho Man Randy Savage. Yep. Him and Hulk Hogan, they always had like great chemistry like together. Like even
this may sound weird for some people in WCW. I've always liked DDP for whatever reason.
Yeah, and so he was a really great wrestler too. DDP.
Yeah.
People forget that he wasn't just like like. They think he was just some like gimmicky type of character, but this guy was actually a good fighter, a great wrestler.
Yeah,
he almost beat Goldberg one time, and we know Goldberg. He was like, he only got beaten like 4 or 5 times in his career.
So he lost to Kevin Nash.
Yeah, lost to Kevin Nash.
Hall tasered him.
DDP, man, he was a good wrestler. But
now,
anyway, back to the topic. Matt Nagy is still a piece of shit. Matt Nagy, I'm glad we fired him. And the fact that, he almost sabotaged Justin Fields this past season by not giving him starter reps. He was going to say, Andy Dalton was going to be the starter for the whole entire season. I mean, in some ways, I kind of understand, because, of course, Justin Fields, he's coming from Ohio State. It's a different system, a college system, Ryan Day's system. And then you're coming into Matt Nagy's system, runs mostly like a West Coast type of offense, and it's very complex. I get that, but the fact that it was so criminal, the fact that he did not give him any type of starter minutes for the first team at all just shows you how much of an idiot this guy was. And everybody and their mother knew that Justin Fields, he was a way better quarterback than Andy Dalton. He has a deep arm. I mean, like everybody knew that he was better, in the training camp.
Dude, I'll be honest about the draft during that time, dude. I knew a lot of our fan base were all into the Justin Fields train. I just wasn't feeling it, dude. I was like, just doing that. You know what's even funnier? They automatically thought I was in the Mac Jones train when I didn't even say the word Mac Jones. All I just said was Trey Lance, and they kind of shut up about it.
I think, John Jay, you made a video about it a couple months ago. I saw that video. And I remember it was like a video where, what's his name? I think it was Jerry Rice was talking about like how people were saying that Justin Fields, he doesn't have a good work ethic. He's lazy. I watched one of your videos, and then you made a video about what Jerry Rice said on a post. He's like,
"Oh yeah, I got a lot of bash for that."
That was like 8 months ago, back in April. Yeah, you made a video about that.
I got a lot of bash from Niner fans.
You got a lot of backlash from that. Yep.
Yep, and the reason why is like, oh yeah, Jerry Rice is going to support. I'm not even to finish that because I'm still
whatever Jerry Rice. Okay, whatever Jerry Rice says all the time, it can be false.
I know, because like it's so sad that these Mac Jones, fanboys here in the Bay Area who's still mad that we didn't get Mac Jones, turned it into a Justin Fields, the black and white that beat bullshit. So I banned a lot of those idiots because they were just being so.
They were dick riding Mac Jones.
Sheesh. So I'm gonna stop there because I'm still mad.
What's up, Adam? Long time no see, buddy. Yeah, I'm surprised that I guess Harbaugh turned down the job offer with Minnesota. What's up with everybody turning down the Vikings job, bro?
Nobody wants to go over there.
I mean, it still wouldn't have mattered if Jim Harbaugh still came to Minnesota. We still would have whipped his ass. I mean, Justin Fields owns him, so.
I think he wanted the Bears job more than anything else, from what I was told.
Yeah, but the Bears didn't give him the offer that he wanted. He wanted the money, bro. He wanted that money. He wanted that 10-year, $100 million deal, just like John Gruden.
I know
that John Gruden contract is what hurt the Raiders.
I know.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I know. I don't like.
Hey, I'm wondering what changed Josh McDaniels' heart now, bro. For all those years, he's always turned down the other jobs, bro. I'm surprised.
Yep.
Yeah.
I know, like Harbaugh. Remember, this is the thing. Like and me and CG, we know this because Harbaugh was here. He is a great coach when it comes to the players. He's not a good friend to the front office, and then unfortunately, our front office are assholes because I talk shit about Jed York and his dad, and Bulky, who was an idiot. So you put Harbaugh. I don't know how they were able to work for 4 years. So it was toxic.
So word on the street is from Jacksonville is Byron Leftwich is not going to get. He's not accepting the job unless Trent Baalke's fired.
Yeah, no one likes Trent Baalke.
No. But that's what it's telling me, bro. Why are the Jaguars so stupid, bro? You're passing on a really good coach. The only reason why he doesn't want to go there is because Trent Baalke's there. You dumb fucking organization.
Yeah.
And that's why there are a trash organization. Jacksonville.
Yeah.
What kind of NFL team does fire sales, bro? They do fire sales every fucking year. Who does that?
The last time they were good, when they had Tom Coughlin really as the player director, but they got rid of him too.
Yeah.
He drafted that entire 2017
Oh man, I would never forget this. I'm watching I think it's ESPN or one of those sports networks, and Tom Coughlin gets fired because management said that he was too intense for the executive group, because I think he was like a general manager or something at that position, and they were
in charge of player director. He was with the drafting.
They were complaining, "Oh man, how did this dude last this long in New York?" Because one thing I didn't know about Tom Coughlin, he was a bit arrogant,
and he was intense. He was like a jerk. I heard he's an asshole in real life.
Especially, but during the Super Bowl run we had with Coughlin, he was more laid back because he wanted to be a player's coach.
I know, like
when he decided to be a players coach, that's when we started winning.
my favorite troll, Colin Coward, was like, talking about the New York Giants.
My favorite coach.
And he was talking shit about Tom Coughlin. He said
I'm
Tom
always gonna have a
Coughlin,
special heart for him. So yeah,
he disrespected his players, and he never liked his players, and for whatever the reason.
No, he got the best out of his players when he actually did, press on them. He got the best out of Eli. He got the best out of
I love Colin Coward. He says a lot of.
But Tiki didn't like it. Tiki didn't take him. Tiki Barber didn't like freaking Tom Coughlin.
He took Victor Cruz, a local kid from Patterson, New Jersey. He, like an hour from where I live, a local kid from Patterson.
Wasn't he undrafted, Victor Cruz?
No, he wasn't. He was undrafted.
Yeah, he was undrafted. Yeah,
we signed him off the undrafted, and he became famous off that Jets game in the preseason. So yeah,
he did that little dance. He does.
Yeah, he didn't do that dance until we played Philly. So yeah, and it was Hispanic Heritage Month.
That salsa dance was kick ass, bro. And I remember a time when we had Carlos Rogers, bro. He disrespected him.
He says, it's Hispanic Heritage Month, man. You got to do something for the culture, and
it's Black History Month as well.
And that's what
Speaking of Black History, what the fuck is up with Brian Flores, man? Like,
what's up with Brian Flores? Yes.
Well, dude, if it's true, bro, then dude, the NFL should take into consideration if that's the case, bro.
We're going to be in trouble. Broncos are going to be in trouble. The Bills, all of us.
Oh, the Giants too, bro. I don't get how the Giants are in that situation. Now they're saying, because you guys never hired a black head coach. Oh wow.
First of all, we had Jerry. I'm like, first of all, we had Jerry Reese as the GM. We won 2 Super Bowls off of him.
They interviewed like 4 black candidates for head coaching.
Yeah, we interviewed Leslie Frazier and we interviewed our defensive coordinator, Patrick Graham.
But they think it's a practice interview, so they think it's a disrespect.
They interviewed him too.
So again, the funny troll, Colin Coward said that they did sham interviews, and Bill Belichick has the proof, and he's going to expose everybody tomorrow.
You know what's even crazier, dude? He's not going to ever get an NFL job, bro, because all these – I hate to say it, and I do –
blackball him like they did with Kaepernick,
Yeah, dude, the thing is – No.
Yeah,
I don't like the idea of what the NFL is going to do, but they're not going to hire him for that shit, bro. They don't want that shit out there. A lot of these owners are fucking racist, bro. What do you expect from them?
Yeah, especially the white folks in the ownership.
You think the Houston Texans are going to hire his ass? Fuck no.
Look what they're doing to Deshaun Watson. Like, no.
You think the New Orleans Saints are going to hire him? Fuck no.
They're gonna hire Dennis Allen.
Trying to put dirt on his name.
Former Raider coach.
Yeah, I didn't get the part of this guy getting fired too. John Avery getting fired by the.
I don't know, man. I don't know what the Niners are doing right now.
Man, they don't like black coaches, man. They don't. There's no love for the black coaches.
I could, but dude, it is kind of it's kind of like a slap in the face because the only black coach active in the NFL is Mike Tomlin, bro, and he's probably been the most consistent one, and that's rare.
Well,
and he's the most successful one too.
Let's see one thing about the Steelers, and I do not like the Steelers.
You saw what they did to Jim Caldwell.
Brian Flores is a good coach. I mean, he turned that culture around. I'm surprised he was fired.
One thing about the Steelers, they are one of the most progressive ownerships. That's all.
And loyalty. They're patient too. So
they will hire if you're good. They don't care if you're black, white, purple,
the Rooney family,
yellow, green, whatever. They will
hire. They have only had 3 different coaches the last 50 years, bro. So that's great.
Which sucks.
They've been blessed with coaching. Yeah, Bill Cowher,
the guy who passed away, who used to own the Steelers. That's why it's called the Rooney Rule.
Art Rooney.
Yeah. He's one of the most progressive.
Well, we've had a long time ownership of the Marlins in New York City.
Yeah, but dude, what do you think the situation's going to lead to? You think Brian Flores is trying to is he going to? I think he's going to get blackballed. And I hate to say it, but the NFL is just too political, bro. I get that what he's doing is the right thing. Of course, more power for you. But, dude, the league's just not going to fuck with you, bro. They're not going to fuck with you, Brian Flores. You just death sentence your career. Sorry, man. I don't know. Any other team would have to have the guts to hire him at least, bro. But I think that they're going to look at it like, it's a Kaepernick coach version, you know?
Basically, yeah. One of what's going to happen.
I hope he gets a job because he is a good coach. I like him.
He is. I think he would be a perfect fit for the Saints. That's what I see.
I will always say this, coming from a Niner fan. what Kaepernick did, he had the right to do it. It's just that when you're being paid $20 million and you're playing like garbage, you really don't care about playing football.
Yeah, had this been Patrick Mahomes, they would have taken him more seriously, or any black quarterback that's good in the league right now. Like Lamar Jackson.
So even he agrees. So he even agrees right there that it's a possibility that he'll be blackballed, bro. I hate that.
Yeah, they would have took him more seriously.
Dude, I hate that shit, bro. Like, what happens with freedom of speech? What happens with expressing what's going on behind the scenes, bro? Nobody doesn't know what the fuck happens. Look at Hugh Jackson. Hugh Jackson. If this is correct, bro, that Jim Haslam paid Hugh Jackson to fucking lose games on purpose, and he should be out of ownership too. Fuck that guy. If I'm a Cleveland Browns, I would hate that shit. If I'm a Dolphins fan, I would hate fucking John Ross's fucking.
Right, and then they went 0-7.
Stephen Ross, I mean.
$100K for a loss.
And then they fired him.
You know who would feel more cheated? The fans, because they're wasting their hard-earned money going to those games.
You know what, man? I wish the league can actually investigate the York so they can sell the fucking team. I hate the fucking York.
I agree with that.
I want an investigation of Jed York saying the N-word so he can get fucking kicked out of the league. I want Dr. John York to get caught up with the investigation of saying he won't hire any other candidates, and then we can get rid of him out of the league.
He won't hire any N-words or black people.
No, I'm just saying. I want the Yorks to be sabotaged because I hate those fuckers.
Well, technically, Denise, the Barlow, owns the team. The Yorks,
not at first.
The Yorks do all the stuff.
I wish John York was the reason why they ruined their reputation. Then she would be forced to sell it.
Yeah. Anyway.
I don't know, dude. I just don't like the York. It's a curse. Ever since the Barlow was forced to sell the team.
Our owner is a former.
Hey, CG, I just followed you on Twitter now, bro.
All right, man. You said you wanted to do anything to help to support the channel you were saying the other day.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, man. Appreciate you on the show, man.
Our owner is a failed physician, and his son is a rich kid that grew up in that lifestyle.
He's a spoiled brat.
What do you expect about our ownership? It's just the dumbest ownership in the NFL.
He looks like John Cryer from 2.5 Man. That little creep.
He took over the team at the age of 27.
Dude, what were you doing at 27 years old, bro? We're probably just getting a job. This guy had everything given to him.
Reached 27, hopefully with it.
Somebody said Lions fans are talking into hiring Matt Nagy as an OC.
What? The Lions are?
Yeah.
John Burr is happy. He's like, I
heard the Lions are considering Matt Nagy as an offensive coordinator.
Are you serious?
Yes, I heard that. That's what Butter said.
Wait. Matt Nagy is the defense. No, wait, isn't Matt Nagy an offense coordinator?
No, that's what they're considering from Detroit.
Well, as a play caller, I think as a OC, he was good in Kansas City. You can't. I mean, I think that's how you look at it. Yeah, what's going on in the
games, bro?
Wasn't Matt Nagy responsible for Alex Smith's successful season? Then he had Mahomes during that year, and then he got the job. I mean, the guy actually had
weapons around though. He had Tyreek Hill, Travis Kelce, and all these goons.
But if you build around Detroit, bro, it takes a while to build a team. I don't know. Matt Nagy's not a good coach, but I think as an OC, he's not that bad.
They only got like 2 weapons over there. They only got Armand St. Brown and fucking TJ Hawkinson.
But look at Kansas City's offense. Look at Kansas City's offense. Like how he did that, bro.
Anybody can coach that shit, bro.
But anybody can go off on that Kansas City offense.
No, not even that. He was still horrible, especially in that playoff game against Tennessee. But still, that besides the fact, the last 3 years, the last 4 years, even in that 2018 season, Matt Nagy wasn't even that great of a play caller. I mean, like the last 3 years, he's averaged 17 points per game the last 3 seasons.
I mean, yeah, Butters told me about that, and he's
awful.
Useful as a
hey, Edward. This answers the question. This is why Brian Flores is suing the NFL, bro. There's other good reasons why he's doing it, bro. Like,
listen, Eric Bieniemy took Patrick Mahomes, and he's made Patrick Mahomes really good.
Eric Bieniemy is like the African fat version of Andy Reid, bro. He's a fucking genius. He's a fucking genius.
So basically,
he's a genius, bro. He's good.
So basically, it was like this. So Matt Nagy was the coordinator, and Bieniemy was
a running backs coach.
Running back, yeah.
Matt Nagy goes, and then he's promoted to offensive coordinator. So.
Yeah, but Eric Bieniemy was a running. But Eric Bieniemy was a running back coach guru, and he actually coached Adrian Peterson in Minnesota, and he actually has a good scheme running play that works perfectly.
I know it's so sad, and this is the thing why
he's a good offensive mind coach. I ain't gonna doubt that.
And this is the thing why I agree with what Flores is doing is that he's showing a statement. He's trying to put
that they're picking favorites,
and so you're gonna start to see the NFL be very defensive. And we all know what's gonna happen. All right, we're gonna give this guy X of millions of dollars and retire. And then they're going to change the rules to make it a little bit more fair, but it's not going to change anything because that's what the NFL is going to do. They're a for-profit company. If it's
I like Brian Flores. I think he should have just stuck with his pride and just kept the money, bro. You got to keep going with it. I know it's what you're doing is the right thing, but dude, you're going to just be like how Kaepernick had his career ended.
Yeah.
Yep. So,
I'm not saying it's a bad thing what he's doing, but dude, you want to keep a job, you gotta keep it between yourself. But then it's okay to speak out when you could, Don't put it out.
Just like what J. Cole said, it's a cold world. Cold world.
Listen, I said this I think 4 months ago that Kaepernick can do whatever the hell he wanted, but even when he was doing this, you know what? He never ever went to the communities, talked to the people. He just did it at the stadium. So it really shows you where his priority was. And then once, he was playing football, you started to see how bad he was. Now, imagine if he was making like $4 million a year and he was consistent and they didn't sign him, then it would have been blackballed. But because he was playing trash football, it's hard to see because if he was doing good in the last 2 years with the Niners, I don't think they would have let him go because you don't give up a decent quarterback.
I think his final year he did have 16 touchdown passes, and I think he had about 5 or 6 interceptions or something like that. But hey, I think
what happened with Kaepernick what happened with Kaepernick is right now. Back then, yeah, he was getting blackballed. Now people don't want to sign him. Because they don't want
the Bengals are going
they don't want the distraction. That's the problem. It's a media circus.
They won't trade for Deshaun Watson, basically. Yeah.
Yeah, you don't want a media circus.
Bad media to the attention to their team. It's not going to be like a running back on that team. Whoever team signs run for 200 yards. Mm-hmm. What are you going to ask? How's Kaepernick in the locker room? What did Kaepernick do? How did he play?
That's how they're going to ask it. Yeah, that's a distraction. But let's see these other questions. They changed their name to Commanders. Rodgers, I think he's likely going to – I think I wouldn't be surprised if he retires, but I think he's going to probably play another year in Green Bay, maybe. I don't know. Or is he staying? I think Denver would be his best chance. Adam, I kind of did discuss about this topic before. I don't think it got enough views of it, but I did mention the quarterback swap with Derek Carr because it makes sense with Josh McDaniels wanting Jimmy G. I think it is a good possibility we could make a swap for Derek Carr because if you get him in a trade, he's a lot cheaper than Jimmy Garoppolo. Look at the contract difference. It's like you're getting Stafford in a different version of it.
How much is Derek Carr's contract?
Less than $20 million.
Oh, it's not bad.
And Jimmy Garoppolo is $25 million, bro. What would you want to get? And plus, Trey Lance just needs one more year to learn, bro. And this guy was going to ball out, bro. We just need to go all in for that Super Bowl.
Better quarterback. And,
go all in, and then Derek Carr can test the market elsewhere next year, bro. That would be the smart move.
He can get more money.
Dude, and then next year the Saints can pay his ass too. So Saints will probably have enough cap space at some point to pay him.
Yeah,
I think that's a good way for Derek Carr to do it is bet himself in San Francisco and actually build himself a chance to win it. And if he can get to that same situation like Stafford and then bid himself elsewhere, bro, That would be the best bet. And then Josh McDaniels can fucking settle with Jimmy Garoppolo and fucking ruin the fucking team. Who cares? Not my problem.
So the Raiders, they did something stupid that they gave most of his money because he had a $25 million annual salary, but for whatever the reason, the Raiders only owe him $19,800,000.
Yeah, that's what I said. It's less than $20 million in cap space. That's cheap, bro.
Money, the Raiders. Hey, they gave Derek Carr all his money already.
But you know what the funny part is, bro? If you swap for Jimmy Garoppolo and Derek Carr, would you actually be okay with that move, bro? Just think about it. The Rams did it with Jared Goff with Stafford.
Well, the question is, because number one, we don't know what the hell does Josh McDaniels want to do. If he wants to keep Carr, then he's not going to leave.
He's probably not, but I'm just saying, what if he does want to get remember how Josh McDaniel came to Denver, right? He wanted his own players, so he decided to make some trades, and he got rid of some guys, and he got rid of Jay Cutler just for Kyle Orton. It's kind of like going from Derek Carr to maybe Jimmy Garoppolo, maybe.
The Bears.
But even if we try to trade for Carr, you can swap quarterbacks, but we don't have, because they want at least a first-round pick and a quarterback. We don't have first-round picks. That's the thing about
maybe for a different trade value, maybe we have something in store for them. So maybe they might want something in return. So we'll see.
If we really wanted, and I've been saying this, and I know a lot of people are going to call me stupid, Sam Darnold is not making a lot of money because
But the Panthers, they gave up a lot.
So you think that trading for Derek Carr is going to cost us a first-round pick? What if it just costs us a second-round pick?
Listen, Carr's a good
second-round pick. He's worth the value for a second-round pick.
He's a good quarterback. He's not
swapping for Garoppolo.
And also this is what happened. Jared Goff and is way better than Jimmy Garoppolo. He goes over there, and they still had to give the Lions 2 first-round picks for Stafford.
Can you imagine Jimmy G goes to Detroit? Oh my Lord!
So that's just funny.
Yeah, but can you imagine Jimmy Garoppolo in Las Vegas, bro? And just imagine Derek Carr if we get him into San Francisco. He only goes for 1 year, bro. What if this guy breaks in and gets into a Super Bowl and then pulls off a Stafford miracle? Who knows, bro?
So, like I said, you ride with Trey Lance, because I
ride with Trey Lance, but I'm not.
But just listen, And one thing I do agree, and I'm not a fan of it, is Grant Cohen. 3 picks. 2 first-round picks in the third round. You got to play.
Yeah, it's too much for the guy. So you're going to have to invest in him. But if you're not really sure when he's ready, bro, sometimes it takes a while. Like, look how long it took Rodgers, bro. It took him into his 3rd year to play.
Well, who was his quarterback before him? Brett Favre. Different story.
Yeah, but would you take okay, let me ask you a question, John Jay. Do you want to just go with the development of do you want Trey Lance to develop, or you want to go with the chances with Trey Lance, or you want to go one last chance to go all in for the Super Bowl? What if you just need to get one good quarterback? And what if Derek Carr was just in that option? Would you even pull the trigger or just go with Trey Lance?
First of all, the Niners are not a rebuild team. We have weapons.
No, I'm not talking about rebuild, but like Trey Lance, it'll take some development, bro. We'll make a little.
Running the playoffs.
We might take a step back because of his progression. Is what I'm saying.
Look at the weapons: Elijah Mitchell, the wide receivers, Jawan Jennings,
Debo.
I don't think he's asking that. She's trying to say that
Trent Sherfield,
He's trying to say
no. But in Trey Lance's first year as a starter, you're going to expect this team to take a little step back, and then
we all know that. This is what I said.
No, it depends if the Niners are healthy, because they could have won more games if they were healthy, in my opinion.
Trey Lance, the first 4 games of the season, he's going to get his bumps and bruises. You wait till week 5 and you start to see the growth of it, because you need that quarterback to get about 100 reps, 100 snaps of throwing the football. So you have to see that. Now, I could be wrong, and Trey Lance could actually be much better than I anticipated. I am not worried, okay? But we are going to see a bit of some progression, but
growing pains and also growing.
That's what I expect it to be, but I'm just saying, like, usually for a quarterback, if you're a project, bro, it takes like a year or 2 to develop. So
Yeah, growing
But
pains.
at the same time, we run the football. That's the predicated of the offense. So
And what makes Trey Lance so viable is he's a good running quarterback too.
yeah,
So that's why I like.
and also he's going to run the football. Remember, the reason why we got Trey Lance, it's not the most flashiest pick. It wasn't the most important pick. It was to open up Kyle's playbook because he wants to do what Cam Newton did in the Panthers when he got his MVP season, and what he did with RG3. That's what he wants to do with a quarterback.
Or a Josh Allen. He wants a Josh Allen quarterback.
But that's what he wants to.
No, he's just adjusting to today's NFL because
basically,
NFL,
the first
having
two
a dual
seasons,
threat quarterback is.
Shanahan got a first, but Shanahan got a first glimpse of watching Josh Allen on a Monday Night Football game, and he wanted to get a quarterback like that.
And that's what happened. That's what happened. What happened was that game. You saw what Josh Allen can do, and that's the reason why you want Trey Lance to use the skill that he has. But he's going to develop his pocket.
Dude is like 6'6", 250 pounds of like pure muscle. Like
he's 45 minutes from Fresno, bro. This dude's a beast.
Yep.
Not even Trey Lance.
He wanted to be a 49er so bad, bro. He wanted to be a 49er. He grew up a 49ers fan.
Yeah.
Who, Josh Allen?
Yep. He grew up in a small town called Fireball, which is 45 minutes from the city of Fresno, dude. This guy was a local kid, bro. He wanted to be a 49er. And he had a Frank Gore jersey.
And Josh Allen was projected to be a 49er, but we got Jimmy Garoppolo. Look how that worked out.
Actually, in 2018, he was going to declare for the draft, but he wasn't going to declare for the draft.
Draft him, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
And then I heard
on a trade-up deal.
I heard one of the GMs we were going to hire. He said that we're going to go draft Josh Allen, and everybody thought it was.
Yeah, Josh Allen. Listen, Josh Allen in 2017 was the consensus number one pick.
He was going to declare.
The problem is that, and this is why I hate Mel Kiper. They were kissing butt to Josh Rosen and Sam Darnold.
So, Josh Rosen was overhyped, man.
Guess what happened?
Same thing with Mitchell Trubisky in 2017. He was overhyped too.
So then this guy Baker Mayfield, out of nowhere, had a lot of off-season issues at whatever college he went to, and he was drafted number one overall pick. So you saw the bias of Mel Kiper and those draft idiots.
Mayfield was good because of Lincoln Riley's offense. No offense, but yeah.
But at the end of the day, guess what? He's been the best quarterback in that draft class.
Yeah, he's sadly the best. But that's because, the
can't disagree on that part.
And I still have the article saved on my flash drive.
Wasn't it Mahomes, bro? I thought Mahomes was the better QB of that class.
In 2017?
The year before.
2017 was Deshaun Watson for me. It was Deshaun Watson.
Okay. I think I got it all mixed up. Yeah, Josh Allen is the better quarterback of that class.
People were hyping Mitchell Trubisky up in 2017.
Oh, yeah, they hyped him as the next Derek Carr, bro.
I knew he was going to Chicago.
Dude, they hyped Trubisky like the next freaking Derek Carr, bro. I was laughing my ass off.
The next freaking Steve Young.
No, they said the next Derek Carr. I looked up the comparison.
Jeez, I remember when they said Blake Bortles was better than Cam Newton.
They say he was the next big Roethlisberger, Big Ben. No, they said that Bortles was the next Roethlisberger.
Okay. I don't remember, like I started my scouting thing this week, with the draft quarterbacks and all the stuff, and there is
no reference to that scouting when you do it, John J, for the second mock draft.
Yeah, I remember in the scouting report, dude, that this one quarterback that everybody was hyping about, bro, he hasn't even been doing shit ever since, man.
Speaking of that, here's an idea.
What, Sam Howell or Matt Corral?
No, like Blake Bortles was supposed to be like a freaking Ben Roethlisberger. Yeah. He had the arm talent.
Thinking about Jake Locker and Mike Evans.
Speaking of that, once I do the draft stuff, I'll probably send you some clips and some stuff about players that the Niners need, and maybe you could do that can help you with your channel stuff. As I said, I'm here to help you.
Yeah, I'm definitely up for the draft thing because I want to actually do some mock draft videos. But I remember a time during the draft they were hyping Jordan Love.
Because I'm gonna the draft after free agency. I'm gonna do a 3-rounder like I did last year.
Yeah, I remember a time when people were hyping Jordan Love as the next Patrick Mahomes, bro. Like what the fuck?
Oh yeah,
like I watched the guy play. No, I watched the kid play against Fresno State, dude. The kid was he was all right, but he didn't have a good year.
He's erratic. That's all I gotta say.
No, they say he was the next Patrick Mahomes.
Oh, hey.
He's from Bakersfield.
CG, if I can get AJ Highsmith, an NFL scout on your channel, he's gonna give you some really good stuff.
A scout?
Yeah, I'm thinking about getting. I'm thinking about some more people, but I've been trying to reach out to Mike Rupp. I don't know. He hasn't responded back lately.
I know. You remember he's busy. He coaches at Miami or something.
Yeah, but it was kind of weird how I got that dude on my show, huh?
That guy was cool, man. And then of course Jamie Winmore. I'm sorry, best guest. When he said the best thing, I miss Candlestick Park. I enjoy driving in that area.
He exposed the coaching staff of what they wanted to do.
Candlestick Park. Hey, what do you guys think of the freaking Washington's new name, the Washington
Commanders? Small soldiers. Washington Small Soldiers.
It makes sense.
That sounds like a high school team.
No, it sounds like a minor league.
I'm going to tell you what I told Washington fans on that name.
Doesn't it sound like a minor league?
Call themselves the Commanders because of two things. Because one, we command our annual 2 free W's a year against them, anyways. And secondly, because it's ironic their team used to be the Redskins, but yet they changed their name to the people that commanded them.
It's so funny.
You know what's weird now? You know what? Like, dude, I don't know what's wrong with the society, bro. Dude, changing a fucking name just doesn't really make any fucking difference, man. You're ruining sports, bro.
When politics enters sports, it's a bad look. Look what happened.
Native Americans are not even offended by the Redskins, bro. I know plenty of ones.
Baseball team. They're called the Guardians. That doesn't even sound good.
That doesn't sound good. That
sounds like an arena football league.
That doesn't even sound right.
They're gonna do the same thing to the Atlanta Braves. They're gonna do the same.
They might do the same thing to the fucking Chicago Blackhawks for hockey.
Or they might do the same with the Kansas City Chiefs because everybody looks at Chiefs as an offensive term.
Also, I want to apologize because this is a very sensitive thing, but I would not be surprised if they go after San Francisco Giants, the baseball team, and the New York Giants because that name goes back to a time where it basically talked about the giant skyscrapers, the giant stuff, which is a little bit kind of messed up. So it's kind of weird. Every indication.
How is it messed up talking about skyscrapers?
And how about the Cowboys? They've been known to kill Native Americans. Who knows?
Right.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of that, I was trying to tell you that's false, CG. They basically were cattle wranglers. They went to Mexico, brought the cattle, and brought them to the area called Kansas City. That's why, barbecue. So they took that long journey. So they had to deal with, dangerous snakes. Of course, they had to deal with that stuff. But their primary goal was to get those cattle to the slaughterhouse in Kansas City.
Was that what the Cowboys' intention was? Because my dad always watched these Western movies, and you always see cowboys kill Native Americans.
Oh yeah. In the movies, they make it more dramatic.
Yeah, they portrayed it.
Yeah.
That's what I thought of it, man. That's what I thought of it because I would think most Native Americans would be offended by the Cowboys killing them.
I know. Come on. That's why it's called cow.
Yeah.
Boys.
Yeah, Cowboys. Yeah.
Cow.
And what's next? And what's next? The 49ers are going to be offensive too because that's the society world they're going to go through.
Unfortunately, like I said, there's a lot of every team that has words or
if they change the 49ers, bro, I'm done with watching football. Yeah. Sorry, man. It's just
offensive to midgets, basically.
They're already complaining here in the city that the Giants of San Francisco have to change their name.
Yeah, it's called the Cleveland Guardians, which is stupid.
Jeez,
stupid ass name.
Dude, what's next? What's next? The Atlanta, they're gonna probably change the Braves name.
I know. So the axe is a Native American fighting tool.
Yeah, the tomahawk.
I heard the Seminoles are going to have to change their name now because they think it's offensive for Florida State.
That is not offensive. That is the honor of a tribe.
But that's what they're leading towards, dude. I'm not saying it is.
I'm done talking about so soft, bro. It's just sad.
So fucking soft.
And plus,
so fucking soft, man.
I don't know who I told this to, but I'm going to say it again. The original owner of the Washington Commanders football team, whatever they are, was a racist who did not want to put black athletes on the team. So he decided to do something so disrespectful and say that Native Americans were better than African Americans. And I told a story to a stupid idiot woman. Oh my gosh, keep the name. That is facts. Everyone knows that. But my bad. I don't want to get too.
Well, dude, there's a lot of dumb society worlds, bro. There's different there's different ways of offensive. Like you got you know what could happen in the near future? I hate to say this, but they might even consider removing the Patriots because of the freaking the freaking political and the fucking shit, dude. They might start doing a lot of different shit.
Revolutionary War, like I said, anyway.
Like Rebels or anything with Rebel related or any of that, they're gonna try to remove it because they think it's too political and too offensive, bro. I think, dude, they need to leave the sports shit alone.
They have to listen.
Like, I don't have a problem with the Cleveland Indians part, but just the logo's offensive. There's a difference.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, it does. The Sun Devils. It does kind of remind me a little bit of those jerseys. Yep.
Yeah, and you know, like, and I think I said this 2 weeks ago on one of the hangout streams that it's so funny how we're an evil country, but we have our states and major cities that honor the tribes of the Native Americans. Why would we do that? But this is not history class. This is a sports hangout. The Washington Commanders, before they were called that, they would always honor the Native American veterans and all that, dude. Nobody realizes that shit. Dude, majority of the Native Americans that I know, they're not even offended by it, and they're not even a Redskin fan. I know they
just think it's stupid. They think it's so stupid with sensitivity and all this shit.
Yeah, it's just that it's.
The only problem with the native tribes that I've been around with, they're only offended by the Cleveland Indians logo. That's all they're offended by because they think it's fucking disrespectful. But other than that, they don't really give a shit about the name.
So, yeah, and remember the name of a team is to distinguish a team. It has nothing to do with anything messed up. Because imagine you put two sports teams and they have no colors, no logo, no nothing. No numbers. It's just a bunch of dudes doing sports activity, and you don't know what's going on. That's why they wear numbers. That's why they have the color scheme to distinguish what's going on the field.
Yeah, that's what makes it so interesting. But at this point, man, I'm probably going to end the stream right now, guys. I appreciate you guys.
All right.
I might do a stream tomorrow, so I'll catch y'all later.
Yeah, let me know, man. I'll definitely try and see if I can jump in.
All right, bro. Y'all take it easy. Be smooth.
All right, man. Take it easy, guys.
All right. Bye, Corey. Bye, CC.
All right, man.